The year is 2026 and the greatest minds in iRacing have come together for what I will call the greatest esports event in series history. The ultra serious beer league and the very upbeat and silly FTR, I think that's the way it goes around, have come together to bring you the Power Slides and PINTS event. A very normal race around Virginia International Raceway where nothing will happen at all. You might as well tune out right now. I'm Howie Burrows alongside Ben Acini to bring you some of this late night action where we're bringing every off-road car to Virginia with a special bonus twist. This is the only time you're ever going to see a car follow track limits.
I think I might have that backwards. I think this is the only time they will not follow track limits. But hey.
No, they're qualifying, they've got to go on the track.
Oh, that's true. I'm so sorry. Right this second, they will follow track limits. Yes, absolutely. Because they've got to set a qualifying time, and it can be one where they go off track. So, yes, all right, sorry, I'm following now. I misunderstood that.
And then after this, it's all over. I mean, how does Virginia even work, quite frankly, when you can go anywhere you want? I couldn't make much sense of it during the practice session. So
I think I've got it down.
I'm going to have to make sense of it during a race condition. I'm glad you made sense.
Yeah. I got an idea of how, like, what the optimal line looks to be for a lot of these cars. It is absurd.
2 hours of racing across 4 classes. We have the Pro 2 lights, the Pro 2 trucks, the rallycross cars, and the good old Beetle light. I've actually broadcasted multi-class races between these 4 classes, and I can tell you that the rallycross cars are going to eke out an advantage over time if they're not bullied relentlessly to death by every truck around them. I think that race might have had the Pro 4, so they might have been, they have significant advantage in the qualifying times, actually. It's the trucks that are slow today, and their engines might blow up. So you never know what's going to happen. We've got a lot of teams from both leagues. The first time I ever commentated an FTR event in my life, it wasn't on this channel. I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but it went really badly. It was just a bad day. Technical problems. So this is my redemption. I've been put down into here, and I've been told if you do this right, you might be allowed back into the club. And I'm glad you're all with us today to witness what is probably the most important sporting event of the weekend. I think we can both agree. Qualifying wrapping up. What have you worked out from the practice then?
So from the practice, what I've worked out, both the WRX cars, as well as all the rallycross, cars that you often see there, as well as the Pro 2 trucks, are going to be a little bit faster than the Pro 2 Light cousins. And then it's going to be, I think, just a mad dash for a lot of these cars to figure out where they're supposed to be. VW Light Beetles also a little bit slower than their full-size counterparts. I think it'll be an interesting 2 hours of racing here. A lot of off tracks in this back portion here. You see the lap here. They're going to be weaving through this for this qualifying. It's just a straight shot in the race.
Look at that. It's road. Did you know they built VAR just by driving a digger around the grass until they eventually... I actually think that's true. First raced this track on Forza, and I thought, what is this madness? And then I sort of dropped off for a bit. And when I came back to it in iRacing, I somehow didn't recognize it as the track from Forza and actually started really liking it. And now they're gonna massacre my boy. Keep in mind, this isn't a full contact event. I mean, the cars will touch, but if there's any unnecessary contact, stewards will be watching, and they'll be issuing the doomed Joker lap. Got to take a longer way around the track. They've also provided a very handy guide of every place that you should avoid on the track because there are bricks or tyre bundles as obstacles on the inside. So it's going to be a very hard race to follow. I appreciate the patience of everybody at home. As you know, if I miss a single overtake, I'm going to be fired. I'm going to be in a lot big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble. So I'll do my best. Qualifying, wrapping up now. Got a lot of cars to run through. Let's see if we can do it by gridding, but if we can't do it by the end of gridding, we're going. So, you go or you go.
I'll figure it out. Whatever else we talk about, we'll get to it in the main event over the course of that time. Good number of cars out on track tonight, so it's going to be a very busy grid walk here.
4 classes, and I think the cars are mixed up just a little, so it's going to be slightly crazy. iRacing loves doing the session transition. It loves it. We have the One Mosey Mir team up in first. Some of these team names are going to drive me crazy, and I'll complain about them later. Up in P2, Slipside in 3 with 5 Drive, Virtually in 4, and Luigi Lunges in 5th with Hansy B in 6th. Motorsports, I like it. Up in 7th, next to Ron Wolf for the Funky Esports, Motorsports, Simsports Racing powered by Beer. Thank you very much. Our first light car, Nicholas Shepard from the Hill Climb community, the Imitator, makes it to 9th with Greg Beckman alongside in 10th. Scout Lawrence is in 11th for Prismatic, and Justin Macalia is in for Treehouse Racing. I'm just going to name, we're going to go to every team. Let's go. Sunday Driver, Stuck on Stupid, Hale Satin, our all-time classic, Team Matt Mullins. Wonder how we got that name from. Kasparek Solo team is behind, and then Roy Master, the old one. Final rallycross cars here with the RRA Spots team, Purple Warriors, and the Rat. You can do the trucks for me, Ben.
I can indeed. It's going to be Hugh Jass, going to be starting out the trucks, as well as alongside what will be alongside Aladi Truckin with Eric Gronenberg. Reckham Racing going to be in 24th there as we get through these and get from the Pro 2s into the Pro 2 Lights. Austin Tucker with the Thonker Esports, Motorsports, Simsports Racing powered by BSG. Torque Freak Racing is going to be alongside them. Wendell, Austin, August Forge, and then going to kick it off with Darren Pick This Car, and then Top of the Pops is going to lead off the Pro 2 Lights, I believe, with Team Patrick Williams coming in alongside in 30th. No Good Racing alongside Next Curve Performance Blue. And then we got the runners who did not set a qualifying lap time of Thonker Esports, Motorsports, Simsports Racing powered by Bud. I presume that means Budweiser, with LCT Racing alongside them. Barrier Connoisseurs Solo, You've Got Emotional Damage, and
that's
Devins.
Great. You've got emotional damage. That's how I feel every time I hit the wall in NASCAR iRacing series. It's like, oh no, I'm here for the next 10 hours, and what's going to happen to me? Bad, bad things. We've got the pace truck. It's only fitting. You know, what could possibly go wrong? We'd have a long time and a good time. Now, here's my little complaint about the teams. I'm going to. I wanted to put team names on the tower. You're just going to show you this. Show you why, unfortunately, that's not tenable. You might notice a few problems there. So I actually might halfway through the race go in and make rapid changes on my end to shorten their names. But we can do that. And everybody thankfully has a name who doesn't act as in the front. Actually, what happens if we go back to... So this is one of those. If we put their team name on the bottom, yeah, it's acceptable. It's kind of acceptable. Oh, boy. You know?
That is... I would say it almost starts looking like barcodes, especially when they were on the timing tower. It is a lot of text in a very short span of window to put them in.
That works. We got it.
Hey, there you go.
Put the driver name up on top and the team name down on bottom. I'm glad we're solving our problems on the spot right now. I mean, what isn't problems? We're doing the North layout. Should I mention this one, by the way? We are going to be taking more S's. I think they just decided a really long straight was just not that exciting for them. So they were like, we're going to add more S's that we're not going to do. But, I mean, we're going to see some cars do some flippy jumps over here. All the classes going to start at the same time. A little bit scared. But, you know, how are we going to do this? How are we going to handle this?
I think it'll be okay. I think the trucks are going to get enough of a gap that they can just go ramping off this back section here that we're seeing. The rallycross cars all work their way through on the racing surface. And just power down to the start-finish stretch along, I would say, the back lawn, I guess. All these winding roads turn into nice, kind of curving straights when you remove all the track limits and just take the grass. So it'll be all right.
I'm glad you're spending all the time you need to right now, because while you talk, the stream can't hear me to my dinner, and no thank you can't have it. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. But that means I'm having plenty of time between my talks. Here we go. One Rosie Mir with Mia Rose and the Beer League Green Shells on the front row are green. What could possibly go wrong? Here we go. I believe that's a full-speed Beetle in P3. That's not going to be confusing at all. Top 4 making it out cleanly. The whole field making it out cleanly. Now, how do we take turn 1? You can do this however you want. And only one person is... you know, having fun with it. Hail Saturn is done, you know. Here comes the rest of the field. There's the imitator from the hill climb community. Dale Earnhardt would be proud as they make the turn 1. Saturn is still, you know,
I think there's something technical going on there.
having a bad time. Here come the trucks. There's only a couple of truck lights, and those things are slow. Mr. Blobby is going very, very slowly there. Here comes the field through the S's. Can't capture everything, but there's a little bit more in the back. Bye-bye. That was stuck on stupid by Eric Markey there. It's sort of like gone, which, I mean, it happens, you know. It happens.
It does.
And here comes the juice. This is how it goes.
It does.
This is how it goes.
Yes, you go around the porta potty and work your way down the backstretch. You kind of just take as much runoff as you can. Some kind of split the difference. It's theoretically faster to go that way. You catch a little bit of tarmac to hook the car around into what would be the roller coaster normally, but it's really just one big downhill sprint down the backstretch.
I hope there's nobody in that porta potty, you know.
I think they've cleared that.
But like, how am I getting out? You know, I entered before the race, didn't know this was all going to happen. Up front, battle for the lead. Green Shells and Rosie Meir have been doing this. 5Drive virtually are in this too. I literally, like 3 hours ago, commentated a ridiculous multi-class race, so quite frankly, I'm like boxed and loaded. The black flags are starting to come out. I need to hide these from the tower. These are going to get auto-cleared en masse. Obviously, iRacing doesn't really like you doing what we're doing here. So there's a bot that just goes through and hits clear frequently. I've been told this might break the sim at one point. Nice inside line taken, and 5Drive. That is a little bit too much taken there.
Yeah, a little bit too much there. Mia Rose as well, collecting the barrier, but keeping the car going the right direction. Has taken a dive back into the VW lights as they get their way through. It's so much off track, and the reason it may break the sim is just because of the sheer number of black flags. We saw that almost wreck the sim at one point when we went to Homestead, Miami in the Pro 2 light trucks and did nothing but oval racing for the first 15 minutes sprint race there, and that is where I think we are starting to get that concern that black flags may or may not become an issue here.
I had another esteemed commentator warn me that he tried commentating a race where they would clear black flags and it went terribly wrong about halfway through. So if my PC breaks down, I'm sorry, Nolan and Derek. I really did try my hardest.
Oh my gosh.
That. I'm trying to work out which team that one is. He ain't doing too good. There's another one upside down in the back.
That was Matt Mullins.
That was Matt Mullins. Do we want a replay of Matt Mullins?
God.
I think we have like earned a replay of Matt Mullins there, you know.
Yeah, you'll see this here. The car also involved.
That's a very safe rejoin, buddy. You gotta be careful. I assume you've played Forza Horizon. You know, you've played.
Yes, I have.
So this is feeling quite familiar, if you know what I mean. Like
it super is.
Trucks are already killing Beetles in the back. The Rats ain't doing well. It's a Waffle House car. It will survive anything you can throw at it. Drivers get 5 fast repairs, by the way. So you have lots of chances to recover from tows, which is going to be kind of important as time goes on. I get the feeling. It's going to matter just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the battle for the lead in a few of these classes still very much not at all resolved, and I think this will make for some good battles to keep up with. But I think the fast repairs will be very vital for all of these drivers who have found themselves either upside down or with a destroyed suspension early on here in the first few minutes of racing. I believe we're only 5 minutes in.
It's important to emphasise that it's actually FTR sanctioned and not beer league sanctioned, and the rulebook does include the paragraphs at the start of the FTR rulebook about the respect that is required in a league like this. So, you know, no excuses, people. We are here to love each other and have fun. I'm scared for Scout Lawrence here. She is literally in the pack here for Prismatic. I mean, I'm glad to see a team I do love, like such as Prismatic, dedicating their time to the truly important things in life, such as trying to get through the multi-class traffic here. Everything is tough. Everything is difficult out there. And we are still having 3 pit stops all over the board, but she's going fast, she's going through, and she is picking up those places in time. Now, Mia and Green Shells, I think, are going to be fighting for a while here. I think they are going to be by far some of the biggest gainers here today. We're going to be, until something goes wrong, such as lap traffic. Pro 2s, hold your line. Come on.
Lap traffic is going to be starting to come into effect here for these drivers as they catch up to the Pro 2 lights and then the Pro 2 propers moving on up here. The Prismatic Motorsports taking a quick early box there, and that is why they're working their way back through the field as they had to reattach a front bumper with one of those 5 past repairs.
We'll do a livery review at some point, but I did see the carpet on that 31 truck, okay? The carpet. Love to see it. That's Treehouse Racing going a bit wide, which is not the line it needs to go. We're already in lap traffic, and I guess this is... It took a long time in the other race I covered. It was elsewhere. It was at Crandon, and they did like basically these classes. Took quite a while for the classes to catch up. Whereas here, I just think the rallycross cars are just blitzing the high speed. There's no huge jumps to think about. And so they really are just able to make up a lot of speed on these long straight line sections.
Yeah, and there's no huge braking zones minus turn number 1, really, for these cars to slow down at all. And I think that's part of the issue as well.
Patrick Williams here. Doing his best. He's holding on, you know. And yes, that is the Mr. Blobby truck. You wouldn't understand, and I don't know if I want to go through it all right now. But trust me, that's very important to me. That's deep down very distinctly important to me and the rest of the Brits out there. They would know. Here's Funk Esports Motorsport Sim Racing, Talk Freak on the inside, and a Beetle that needs its way through. I mean, to be fair, if you can pass off the track, it's multi-class traffic actually that big of a deal, you know? Like, who needs... This is like evil aggressive IMSA.
Yeah, but you also have to make sure you don't lose too much time trying to do it. And that may or may not help or hinder things, such as Nicholas Shepard here from that hill climb community, who I think collects one of those.
Here's the thing, and they need to understand this, is that like you might be faster than a truck, but you are not beating a truck in a fight, you know?
No.
The truck has hands, and you need to respect that, you know?
The trucks are, I think, the most indestructible of the rallycross or dirt road cars on the iRacing service. You can, I think, pretty much take them through just about anything, and they will still keep going, regardless of whether or not you want them to.
I would personally do this in a rallycross car, but like knowing that they're objectively this faster, it almost takes a bit of the fun out. I like the rallycross cars, but I'd almost sort of like to be in the middle of it all. I mean, that's because the Pro 4s would be substantially faster. They would on straight lines be very good. The problem is we have Pro 2s and Pro 2 lights around now. Pro 2 lights are sad little things. I'll be real. I mean, that much energy for what? You know. Yeah. They're designed to get drivers into Pro 2s and get a feel for what they're like with a little bit of reduced power, so that way you don't end up destroying them off the jump. If there was time to organize the cross carts for this event, they should have thought about it. Maybe next time. I think they didn't get enough entries. I think they had talked about it as part of the initial offerings here, but I don't think they had enough entries. Now, would you like to die? Here's No Good Racing going very wide. Carl Gustav pop out just about making it through. Trying to let those two Beetles pass. Treehouse. I have a view that like has the overall position, but it means it's quite hard to see which cars are lapping certain cars. Unless I'm really good at looking at the numbers. It's not actually a 3-car chase because I think that other one is, for some reason, just not showing us like in this battle. So that car's doing his own thing over the hills. But I think it might be like a light versus a Beetle, but like it's not really like you can tell very easily. Look at that outbreak. Classic. One is simply laps down by comparison to the others. It happens. They're all proper, or I think, one is a Pro 2 light and laps down. Excuse me, so it's both. Must point out that you've got emotional damage is experiencing the emotional damage of being in last place. The iRacing, last place overall. So, 2 laps down. I have to find out what happens now. I'm scrolling. Oh boy, I think it's a big one. As a warning, I think this is the sort of thing that would hurt somebody. I just see 2 cars that crash together. How did he get emotional damage? He's going very slowly. So it happened before this. So, back a lap. Uh-oh. Well, it happened right here. You'll see it. Did he do it to himself? He just slides too wide, and clobbers the tire barrier.
busts
That's
both
the worst way to
wheels.
go. Like, you can't blame anybody else about it. You can just be like,
Nope.
oh, they warned us about the walls. No. Can't do that.
I think they're just having a lot of fun drifting that Subaru WRX around this track at this point.
I mean, you've got plenty of chances to make your laps back, I think. You know? That's a big I think. So yeah, Dale Earnhardt behind the iRacing Hill Climb community car here. I really do need to buy Matt Washington at one point. I really have to do it. It's just one of those things I just haven't gotten to because it hasn't been an official, obviously. But like, it's up there, and
it's so good.
got a soapbox in
I've
that
driven
thing.
it. Yes, you should do the soapbox. It's a lot of fun.
When will Green Flag TV do hill climb events? If you're listening, you know, think about it.
Get on it.
It's probably quite hard to cover. Might have to do it for replays or something.
Yes, yeah, it is quite hard, I would imagine, because unless you let everybody also all race at once with unlimited faster pairs and just have them reset at the top of the hill.
Huge Arse are great because they sound like a beer league team. And like Hale Satin is a team that regularly races in beer league, and those that watch it every week know that they're. But you'd think Huge Arse is from there, but no, they show up to FTR, which is. I lied to you earlier. That's a serious series. It's a great series. We'll be continuing to cover it into the next season. And then there's like 4 cars called Huge Arse, and you're just. Do you cover all the FTR races? Have you stopped catching yourself with that? Have you just embraced it?
I've just embraced it. I've embraced it though from the beginning because Huge Ass is just it's just a bunch of people from Beer League who already have teams in Beer League that aren't that then go race in FTR. So they have like a blanket team they use for those events.
It's
which
called,
is
as I've said before, and I'll say again, it's called Esports Mum, and you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't. Don't ask. It's not going to happen. This is two of the Beetle lights making around Matt Mullins and the Hill Climbers. That must be a lap one in the middle. You've got the default iRacing livery as well, just for good measure. Right around the outside. It's interesting the speed difference in some of these cars, or maybe he's just slowing down in order to make it happen. Let's want to catch on board. Those are some colours. That was the choice you made today. This is Funky Sports Motorsport Sim Racing powered by BSG, so you know that everything here is here to torment me. I don't really like doing the onboard view because it just looks a bit silly, but I might have to do this just so we can, get a good view. Oh, mama!
There, yeah.
The dirt!
Well, you got to remember they have a bunch of open cockpits, so they're gonna have to get some tear-offs and use them.
Thank goodness iRacing gives you infinite tear-offs. Like, you can just press that button every 5 seconds. Austin Tucker struggling to keep it pointed in one direction. These things are 2-wheel drive, so I think you're meant to be able to sort of get the point in one way. But the Beatles are coming. It's the Beatles.
It's a chaos, I think, is what this is.
It's got to be like some comparison to like something you see in the wild, where like a bunch of like insects are able to like take down a giant beast. I'm sure. I have to look this up because I know I'm thinking about something I saw in a nature documentary when I was 8. I think that's what we're doing right now. Like you're just getting the idea that you're getting mobbed by the small ones is eternally fascinating to me. Like, imagine if the cross kart was faster. That's all I'll say. Another thoughts around this. Do you remember Cat and Mouse?
Yes, very vaguely.
We have to bring back Cat and Mouse.
Right. Yes.
So like for reference, like the Cat and Mouse would be like you do 2 teams and like they have 1 Clio and like 5 Pro 4s, and the goal is for the team to get their Clio to win under any circumstance. The Pro 4s aren't being ranked, but it's more about like how do you help your guy and like interfere with the other team. More ideas, put them down. I'm not even charging royalties. This battle's still on. It broke up for a bit. We're so back. Mia Rose has been looking for a chance in. That's a better onboard view, I'm going to be real. We got more lapped Beetles, but this battle really still running.
That it is. That is going to be the lap beetle of, I believe, Roy Moss. And there's just many laps down at this point. continue to ride along board with Mia Rose. I would say I think just about any onboard is a little bit better than Pro 2 Lite onboard.
I'd be many laps down, to be fair. Like,
yes.
you know, I'm not gonna say I would be. There's a tyre barrier there. Watch out. These are our front row starters of the whole race, and they're absolutely continuing to kill it. Let's get a bit of an onboard up through the hills. Yeah, that's the way you go, I think.
Yep. Take it as wide as you can. Just make it an arcing corner of sorts. Kind of let the road get back to you. You use it as a traction, and Mia Ru's going to try to get the rotation done, but Alex Coffer just carries so much more speed through there for the Mott's Apple Juice version of the Breeder League Green Shells.
They're doing it alcohol-free, you know. There's one team powered by beer. There's one team powered by BSG is something else. I don't know. I'm not looking it up. But, oh no,
boy.
Mia! No, being held up by traffic.
Yeah, Alex Coffer going out wide to not run into the traffic and to try to avoid the incident ends up getting a little bit lost in the process. And the Hale Satin car with Carson Catlin at the head of it, wrapping up in that mix.
I want to catch that onboard moment from Mia. Oh man, what do you do? I mean, like, you're just racing and suddenly there's a truck.
Yeah, just
That's
trying
unlucky.
to. Yeah. Alex Coffer ends up going really wide as a result and loses the lead at the end of that. So I think still more lucky than Alex Coffer ended up being.
I'm glad. Oh, Alex Coffer. Yeah, what happened? Oh no. You're catching.
Yeah,
things,
in mixed. I have the ability to kind of run around and look at all the other cameras that aren't currently broadcasting the chaos and the fantastic off-road racing we're getting here. So looking back at this is going to be that start-finish stretch. We saw a bit of a chaos here with Austin Tucker in that Pro 2 Light truck just ahead of Alex Coffer. He goes wide to avoid him, and then Mia Rose brakes really hard to not hit him, overshoots the corner, has no chance to brake because he's just bouncing on the grass so much. Finally gets it collected, but at that point, Mia Rose has already slid by. You see that Ford Fiesta rallycross car slide off into the left-hand side of that screen.
The traffic well and truly giveth and taketh away at all times. It
It
seems to
really
remain true,
does.
even when it doesn't matter. What's curious, by the way, is actually I'm like looking at the number of black flags, you know, and I thought you would just get them like that. It would be like a non-stop flood, and actually, there's like one or two teams that get black flagged every couple minutes. But I think it's because iRacing waits a long time to give away a slowdown penalty. And sometimes it also just thinks like, oh, you know, like you actually did sort of gain the time back. So, a lock-up up ahead between two Beetles. Watch out, number 90 on the inside. One's going to duck up low. The other's going to stick on the road. This is a civilized way of racing. Oh, I lied about it. Sorry, try again next time.
Right in front of those two drivers, Ron Wolf, Scott Lawrence, trading positions there as they get through and come down the roller coaster, or the drag race coaster.
It's kind of like it's
line.
more of a roller coaster the faster you go. Really. I like it.
That's true. Yeah.
Here comes Scout Lawrence on a very busy start-finish straight. 4 wide, baby. 4 wide is less exciting when there's grass, unfortunately. It's sort of just the way it is. But this is a lot of cars to throw into turn 1. 4 of these are battling out. It's Purple Warriors that beat out the field. They're in a light car. They really should be getting passed by Prismatic and Fonk very, very soon.
And then there's Mia Rose in the mix of all that in the front.
Why
front
not?
Fiesta.
Why not?
Oh, boy.
Bit of a lift, but I think we're all okay.
Yep. Oh.
Hold on tight.
Yeah. It reminded me of the rally racing I was doing earlier this week. This is very fun.
It's my open call, by the way, to if you're listening in, we will interview you. Get into the interview box. We will talk to you. Questions might not be pertinent. You know, you don't really know what you're going to get. But at any point, I mean, I once was allowed to green flag interview 2 members of a team on an oval race, which was so funny. They asked for it. They were like, please green flag interview. So I would green flag interview. Yeah. Do your fuel and just tell me I'll drive and talk. That's okay.
Oh, man.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
We-
We made
yeah.
it 20 minutes.
We've made it 20 minutes. Battle for 4th, I believe, is what's happening here.
One team's already used 2 fast repairs, by the way. And
Oh, man.
unfortunately, it's the Sunday drivers of Chris Stoza has had a bad, very good, terrible day. Used 2 out of 5. I mean, like, listen, fast repairs are use them or lose them. So, but you've got to split them out over race length. You know, if you use one, you're probably okay, but if you use multiple, you're in trouble. Looks like your car is toast.
Use one every. Yeah, if you only use one every 10 minutes, you're gonna run out of them before you get halfway. Darren By really missing the line there.
Darren!
Oh.
Watch out. If you go backwards for too long, you get disqualified. Watch out.
Yes, you will.
Watch out, Darren! Oh. So is he now being...
Really?
Oh, okay. We'll work out where the
We
pit
got
box is
there.
eventually, okay? I wonder if he'll drive a swap, though, or whether he named it after that, even though there's no teammate. Look at that, Jack. Let's go.
Here, let's see. I'll give you that information because I have the ability to go look at it. Darren picked this car, is running by himself, so.
That's the sort of name a teammate gives you when they hate the car you pick.
Well, maybe the teammate hated him so much that he decided not to race.
I need to check the rule book for this. Yes, because they're clearing the black flags, they're not enforcing the pit lane speed limit. They're telling you that if you speed like an idiot and crash into someone, it's your fault and you get 2 Joker laps for it. But otherwise, you can go for it, which is pretty good.
Yeah, hey.
They've written rules just for this, which is just excellent. I mean, it really speaks to the level of it really speaks to sort of the level of care. That they even have like a rule book for this. Oh, that's the hill climb car. Ouch! Wide into the wall. How do you rejoin? No,
You don't. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think that that left side of that car. I don't think was coming back from that.
Also, solo drivers in the trucks will be required to take a Joker lap an hour 10 into the race, and that is because the driver swap takes a long time in those things. A very, very, very long time.
Wild.
So you're being sort of given back that advantage. There's also a limit of free Jokers. Although, is that like you're removed, or is that like you can't be given any more? Yeah, you're removed after 3 Jokers. Okay, yeah, you can't just be... Imagine just doing 3 and then being like, I'm good now, let's start killing.
That would be, I think, that would make for a interesting time if that was the case.
It's like you're free, like, you just get them out of the way. That was correct. Contact between drivers is expected. But they talk about forcing other vehicles, but like you can't, like, there's no such thing as forcing another vehicle off the track. So instead they have to say forcing a vehicle off its intended path, which makes sense to me. Like, you know. Like,
yeah.
But I just like that. You have to think about these rules. So they have to be bulletproof and make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, we're taking off-roading cars on a track that doesn't have off-road rules. And then saying, have fun. And it looks like a lot of them are having fun.
I mean, someone's going to win the $1 million grand prize. Sorry, I wasn't meant to leak that. Oh, God. Oh, no. I wasn't meant to leak that. I've been told if I leak that, I'm paying it. So, oh, man. I'm in debt. Drivers around the back of the WRXs here. Here's the Never Funky Sports car, but it's surrounded by Prismatic. Surrounded by Luigi Lunges 2 in the back. We didn't get a Luigi themed car, unfortunately, for their trouble. I love the shots of this, like, kinked turn here as more drivers pile into the pit lane because, I mean, we're just flying around trucks. But they're not very agile, those things. They really struggle to take the turns very easily. So you have to sort of work out. 16 almost looped around. Oh, just about saving it. They're rear-wheel drive, so actually, no, they are a bit tricky to keep on the track.
Yes. Yeah.
Why did I think they were front-wheel drive? Like, why did my brain go to that?
So when you said two-wheel drive, I assumed you meant rear-wheel drive, which I would say is correct at that point, and that's why I didn't, question it or say, hey, no, they're rear-wheel drive. I don't know why you thought they were front-wheel drive, because they would, no.
Hot take.
They would be very sad because of the amount of suspension play that those cars have, and they would just lose traction immediately.
I mean, my hot take is that we should make Formula One and NASCAR front-wheel drive. Can
Oh
you
my
imagine
God.
trying to get around Charlotte Motor Speedway in front-wheel drive? Someone make
Trying
an
to get
AC
anywhere.
mod for that. I have to see it. I know anywhere, like
front-wheel
Martinsville
drive.
would be painful, but I'm just thinking, like,
Yeah.
imagine the scrub on the right front on any track that requires you to slow and save tyre. In the same way, front-wheel drive F1 would be the funniest thing you've ever watched, and you can't deny that. Like, those cars are not making turn one. They're doing something else entirely.
Oh, we got a
Where am I looking?
huge checkup. No, you're gonna look on the back stretch, the roller coaster, huge checkup with the rats, as well as a spun, I believe, Next Curve Performance Pro 2 truck.
Let's
All
just
right,
go
very
back 30
flipped.
seconds and see what we can do, okay?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna see this here. The rats is gonna have a bit of a moment. Come into the try to collect it, and then gets clocked by the Next Curve Performance, and then that car flipped, and then they get themselves sorted. A whole bunch of cars having to avoid that incident, and I think everyone else made it out of it successfully.
You know what they say? Waffle House never closes. So if Waffle House has to leave this race, we've like failed the prophecy. We don't have Waffle House here,
Yeah.
I'm afraid. So you know.
That's I would say you're missing out, but I don't think you really are. You're missing out of the Waffle House Index, though, which I think is a very good barometer of how intense weather will be.
Now, I've been told by other commentators that like I am deeply missing out by not having a Waffle House.
No,
I've been
not
to
really.
I've been to IHOP twice, and once was a terrible one in a tourist trap, and the other one was really good. So I've done the IHOP.
That is IHOP is like a tale of two cities. You either have the one like the tourist trap, or it's really good, and it really depends on the chefs in the back.
Yeah, I had a good IHOP, but the thing is that you don't know about Greg's, so you know it's even.
I'm aware of Greg's. I've never been to a Greg's.
Greg's is very special. Okay, very special in the hearts of all of us.
Certainly. So does
Where is Mr. Blobby? Do I need to talk about Mr. Blobby, Top of the Pops? Of course it's called Top of the Pops, named after another British institution. You're going to have to look this weirdo up, but he was designed as a parody of kids' characters. The idea was initially on the first season of the show, Noel's House Party, he would sort of pretend to be a kid's character and actually like record segments with like people trying to teach him to do things, and the joke is he would like mess things up, fall over, break things, and then like, you know, you're seeing the real reaction. Obviously it only works for one season, so they just started milking him for everything. As you can see, he looks horrifying. He sounds scarier, you know. And so now he's just sort of like this kitsch piece of like 80s, 90s, what the hell was that nostalgia? There was a song written about him. Why did he get a song? I don't know.
Yeah. Mr. Blobby. This is like the thing that probably was a huge part of the inspiration for like all the horror media that comes out of like analog horror and like the 90s cartoons that got turned into horror things.
We didn't have Chuck E. Cheese, so the UK didn't have a cultural context for Five Nights at Freddy's, but we had Mr. Blobby, which is sort of like our twist on it. Or the thing is that like there's a degree of irony to Mr. Blobby that is like hard to really grasp, because even I don't really get it, but there's definitely a degree of irony to that character. He's not meant to be like okay, but then he just sort of became okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Fair enough, I suppose. Yeah. It's very, like, I think the truck livery does not do it justice in, I think, a way that is much more pleasant to the eyes than the Google search I just had to add to my history.
Yeah, he looks like that. And then you can go look up a video where he speaks and you'll get nightmares.
I think I'm good. I think I'll go back to watching all of these amazing Rallycross and Pro 2s and Pro 2 lights. Whoa, big spin there, but keeps it together.
Field's starting to spread out a bit in terms of its actual racing. Mia has gone away with it. 5 seconds down the road now. Now, Mia's just decided to show up to this race and dominate, which I respect. Someone's got to win, but I love the way you do it. I mean, there's still a lot of time for something horrible to happen, but we're now 30 minutes into a 2-hour race, so the first quarter. Give it up for the first quarter of the race.
Yeah.
Mia Rose solo just decided, I'm just gonna dominate today.
Yeah, I mean, had a great run out of pretty much a couple of turns before, and has kept that lead ever since. I think unless opportunity arises for, oh boy, a couple cars getting turned
I
there.
regret to tell you the Waffle House has used 4 fast repairs.
Oh,
So we
no.
might be losing Waffle House before the end of the race.
Will the Waffle House be closing, and therefore the Waffle House index state that this is no longer a safe place to be?
I mean, was it ever a safe place to be for anyone?
I mean, the track is probably a safe place to be. Waffle houses in
The
general
marshals,
are,
the marshals are in like danger. Big trouble.
I think the marshals are in danger just because they sanctioned this race enough to show up in this virtual sim and still be at their marshal posts.
I like to imagine they weren't told what was going to be told what was going to happen. Because that's the only way you can get to show up.
It's like, here, yeah, just come in. We have a race going on. It's like, what's the race? Well, you'll see when you get here. And
It's just off-road cars, you know?
yeah, there's some Pro 2 lights and some rallycross cars going to go around. Like, oh, that seems reasonable. And then, they get, dusted in that gap between the Porta John and the that one marshalling post that they all seem to go on the outside of, and that poor marshal is just going like, well, I guess I'm holding it for 2 hours.
Mia Rose into pit lane. Going to swap the lead over temporarily, but maybe some laps in clean air. We might change things out. Oh, Jeffrey Black has announced our first Joker. I don't know if it's actually posted anywhere though. I sort of have to hear it. Joker assessment, spikes the power slides. Car penalty for car 23. Where is he? Oh, I can't find the rats. The Waffle House got the Joker for stopping on the track and causing a collision. That's our first Joker of the race. We're gonna have to do it in the next 3 laps, and we'll see him take a long way around the track now. I mean, technically, I would say that's the safest place to be.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be the least number of cars, so.
He's not doing it now. Don't get DQ'd, please, Waffle House, please.
You still got one more fast repair to use at least.
Yeah, but if he gets deleted off the track, then we won't even get to the final fast repair. Then we're in trouble, you know? It's all over.
Yeah.
Roy Musk getting around some traffic. There was a battle with the RRA team, but that spread out just a little bit, and Rectum Racing getting the inside lineup. Hugh Jars, it's very easy to lock up here and give it up, and it's very interesting to work out where do you want to actually use the traction of the target versus where do you want to use the speed of sort of taking a wider line. There's certainly a lot more grip on there. These things are not designed to drive on tarmac at all. The rallycross cars are designed the mixed conditions, but these aren't. There's Prismatic Esports in the pit lane, so more drivers stopping in right now. Stint lengths around 25 laps for those rallycross cars. Don't know about the rest because they seem to be stopping quite a bit more often. That's 5 Drive in there. Rosie Meir back up to P2, and in a 36-second gap. She spent 45 in the pit lane. Well, she spent 45 in the pit lane. Other teams will be spending different amounts of time. But I assume she did the first sort of full stop. And if that happens, then she'll be retaking that lead nice and easily.
I get the feeling that'll be the case. We'll see when Alex Coffer comes in. If there's a fuel save to do here in order to save time on ideally the final pit stop, but a big old contact there is going to cost.
Oh no! Not like this!
Oh.
That car might be drivable. I would hang in.
It looks like it.
It still works.
All 4 wheels are moving. Yep, all 4 wheels are moving.
Alex Coffard speeding down pit lane, going to try and get this done quick. He might be able to reclaim the lead, and when this battle might be on when they return. Gap's about 45 seconds. He misses the box. Don't want to do that one bit. This is going to be a very, very, very close, let me tell you this. They're swapping on the beer league team as well. They have multiple drivers. Mia running fast. Now Anthony Saletta for the Beer League Green Shells is going to be swapping into that car. We're watching. A lot of fuel going in that thing. 15, 14, 13, 11, 10. I'm just counting down the seconds in the gap difference here. He's going to have to punch it out of pit lane. Mia's coming again. No, we do need the repair. Mia does need the repair.
Yeah.
She seemed to have pace. And she's
but it was, I think...
Interesting. There she goes.
Just the fast repair.
Well, yeah,
nothing
she
else.
just did her full stop. Like, you're not going to waste time doing that again.
It's true.
But that implies that it was really bad enough.
Mm-hmm. Could be something where she didn't get the wheel going the right direction, or something we don't see. Oh my goodness!
No. Oh no!
Oh.
Not
Okay.
Like this.
Well, it's fine. We're good.
Which car was that? Is that a dead engine?
Was it Roy Moss with a very painful looking engine? I don't know if that's quite dead, but it definitely is hurting.
I have to try and find it.
See
It's hard to find people here, I'll be real.
The number 29, Roy Moss, the old
great.
one.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I think
it's smoking.
I think that's emotional damage.
Yes.
Who is not in last anymore.
Or will be.
So... I need to go back. I need to go back just a little bit more. I always sort of mistime this. It's like my main hobby out here on the track is just mistiming this. So this proves that a lot can happen. Oh, Mia's trying to get around the truck at the same time that there's a car on the inside.
I think Mia thought there was more room there than there ended up being.
Does she need to repair this? Staying out, 7-second gap.
Yeah.
We're going to watch, I mean, obviously anything could happen to that 5 car. We've seen, within 40 minutes, a lot's going to happen to lots of cars. So I wouldn't count on anything. Apparently, I didn't catch it, but it looks as if the green light on a message for a Joker lap means it's been served, then it's been served by our first Joker lap team. So that's all good for that one. Purple Warriors leading this second class. Tyler Vitano over the jumps. That purple. I mean, I find it interesting that the lights are actually beating quite a few of the regular cars. I guess it's just a case of like who's been in trouble, who's got the change.
Yeah. Look at the Waffle House Joker lap. See, just get an idea of what it looks like.
You're going to have to find that. Oh no, we can do the tempo.
Yeah.
We can find a really slow lap for that car.
Oh yeah, I've lap 17 for this car, and I found it.
Lap 7. I could do this too. Believe me. I want to show it to the audience at home. So I've actually put the rats. Here he is. Lap 17. Looks like that. We don't even get like a fancy transition for that because the iRacing UI doesn't grant us these. Let's just see on board what it looks like to go the long way around in this car.
The first part of this lap is going to look really, I'd say, really similar. And then about a couple corners from now, you'll see them make a bit of a change.
Whatever. I mean, if you consider this normal, then
Yeah. What has become a baseline for us?
I'm liking the amount of dirt we've got kicked onto the track on the way. But it will be around here, so that's the usual spot that you'll enter the infield. You're going to go the long way instead through the cone. You don't actually have to follow the tarmac around Fishhook, but it's roughly where you need to go.
Yep. Or
that misjudged line through it. I think you can do that faster, but to be fair, most people have practiced the Joker lap. Oh, there's a wall there. There's a wall there. Sorry.
Right. Yes, there is a wall there.
More pit stops, lots of pit stops. There's a pit stop frenzy out here on the track. And Mia Rose, there's no way Mia Rose we took the lead while I looked away.
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
It's not. Why does it always have to happen when I'm not looking?
Because we're talking about other stuff, and Anthony Saletta just yeah. See it here.
Was the Bailey car just slower throughout laps?
Yes, you'll see here a couple corners from now where the actual pass happens. Mia just having a great. Yes. Yep. Great lap times there out of Mia, and a little bit slower lap times out of Anthony. We'll see this pass happen.
Oh, that's a bad line. Yeah, you can just see him over the hill.
Bad line through there. And then you'll see him rejoin right around there and kind of get in behind.
Here's some
fun keep up.
From Richard Crawford. Fun is subjective. I think something happens here. A bit of a glancing blow to the wall, and then you just lose control. Yep.
Just clocks the marshal's post on the inside there of the proper roller coaster. We're going right along. Clips the inside.
Yeah,
goes to try to counter steer. Oh.
It's a good attempt to make it to like the right-hand side of that tyre barrier. Well, that's just sort of the way you have to go if you're in this situation.
It's very true.
Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. I mean, we have Brandon Blakely and Jeffrey Blake just watching in Race Control live, and I just think that they are always doing the thankless job. But I think today the job is especially thankless, you know, because nothing quite like looks as you'd expect, and things like the session events shows a lot of misleading stuff.
Yeah, you gotta be a little more, kind of careful. Keep an eye on where people have voiced, frustrations as well. Thankfully, I don't think there's been many.
I've not heard any rage on the chat, which I mean,
that's good.
You shouldn't. Oh,
yeah.
I just hear an engine blow.
I think you did, and that was probably that thing. Nope.
I heard something.
You did. It was the other Beetle. I want to say, or excuse me, no, the emotional damage. The emotional damage car is the one that had that engine blow.
I was
right as we watched Roy Mass.
I see the event.
Yes.
This is some emotional damage to that.
This is. Just misses the braking zone, slides off wide, and just collects the front end, and that.
I find that like sound to be completely iconic.
Oh,
the sound when your engine blows, because it happens all the time in over, is like, it's a beautiful sound. Uh-oh, no. No, not like this. Not the worst I've seen. Not the worst I've seen. Didn't blow an engine. Back to live. Lap 31 out of 89 has been completed by the Rally Cross. That's the estimated lap time. Although, to be honest, I should not look at the estimated lap time one bit because it probably doesn't know what to make of anything that's going on. But I can tell you that
it's pretty lost.
We have done 31 laps. That's no estimation. 3 wide. That must be a light in the middle. Top of the pops. Getting past. It's very hard to tell the difference when half the classes look the same as the other classes. As getting a little bit challenged now by Mr. Blondie up on the inside. You don't want to push a car that's faster than you around there, let me put it like that.
No, not really, but it'll get resolved, I think, thankfully pretty simply.
Another suggestion for free, by the way. And you guys can test this yourselves, but in the middle of Winton Motor Raceway, there is a series of barriers that has a little, it's like a square section of barriers that has a little section where you can get into the square. So what is that? That is a destruction derby ring. You can just enter all the cars, make them all face each other, and crash into each other in an enclosed arena. I saw a league once do it.
Nice.
I once saw a league do it. And I've been chasing that high ever since. These cars are loud, alright? These cars are loud. I'm turning them down.
They are.
No track.
Mufflers. No, yeah, there's always more to it on the track.
Mia's now 23 seconds ahead. Is this even like a fair race? I don't know, but she has just decided today she's chosen violence, you know? She's chosen domination.
Yes, she has.
Australian driver for the team Sud Speed Racing. They usually sell gloves, I hear. But I'm a big fan that we just have we have consummate esports professionals who just are showing up, and she's just like, hey, yeah, we're doing this today, you know?
Yeah, we're doing this and just running away with it also, which is a fantastic showing.
First woman to win a race in the Le Mans Virtual Cup. So certainly a driver that can drive very fast and is proving it yet again today, even when the combination isn't particularly serious. There's actually no close battles on the entire track, by the way. The closest one is 1.4 seconds. So, I mean, who expected this race to string out more than anything else? This one?
No. I'm surprised we had as many close battles as we did for pretty much most of the first hour, minus the last 15 minutes.
Throw them all on Crandon. Show them what it's. When you throw them all on Crandon, there's no space for anyone, and cars die. Cars do die. Regularly.
Mia Rose spun once again, gets the car going right there. Pro 2
That's the thing is, she has such a margin that like she can just spin that car, loop it around. It's left 20 seconds. Not be under too much pressure about it. She's in the best place, you know?
Yes. Consistency will get you everywhere, especially in rallycross.
So I'm looking at that 31 right there again. 37, it's a 37, but it looks like a 31. It's not that one, that's a 32. I can do this. It's a barrier connoisseur, leader of the class. I saw this paint earlier. Love to see it. The carpet.
It's not often that I would say the carpet, not the one. I don't really see it that often in sim racing. And every time I do, I'm like, I know I've played on these. I don't think I've ever actually seen a real life one of those in my life at this point. I just have memories of them. And I'm sure I did. But like,
can I buy one?
I'm sure you can.
I have to search for the Cartown carpet you had as a kid.
I'm sure you can get it on Amazon.
I don't know if like it's still made.
They definitely make at least variants of it. It may not be the exact same one.
I want the carpet. Because there are lots of carpets that look roughly like that. I'll look it up in my own time while the rest of this is going on. Okay, I won't distract your attention too much more. But I do think about it regularly. Half second for Talk Freak Racing behind. Oh Lord, he trucking. That's one of the most sensible. Not only is it one of the most sensible designs I've seen from Car Gruber here, but it's also great looking in the sense that
there's
no memes. It's got like the Toyota design, obviously trans flag colors, which always I think look great on most things all the time. So it's got every degree of classy on there. And then right up ahead you have the beast that I think was designed to give me eye pain. So at that point, you just take what you can get.
It is classic beer league to go, let's just give it 2 colors and call it a day.
It's like when iRacing used to make your default car color like blue, red, and green.
I think it's just blue, red, and white now to match their logo colors, but I think it's pretty close.
But like the white makes it look like tolerable. Now like it's like the logos, those colors, like era flags in those colors. That makes sense. But like that green was something horrible. What were they doing?
It was just the RGB green. It wasn't even like a reasonable green. It was just neon green, if I remember correctly. These top 3 cars all now back into a fight, or sorry, not top 3, but these 3 cars in a battle for the bottom step of the podium in the Pro 2s. Justin Haller, Gronenberg, 2 drivers that have often found themselves racing each other here and there in the beer league usually, as well as FTR.
You know the league history is a bit better than me. I would do more beer league, but like they start at 2 a.m. So that's the only thing
they are a little late for you.
They start at 8 p.m. They start at 8 p.m. for me. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Because FTR's European. They've got to get that heritage in there.
It's true.
And run races we can actually see. You know. So now Wendell August Forge is in the middle. Must have dropped back quite a little bit because Oh Lordy Truckin' made it up further ahead down the road.
Yeah, a bit of a wide line for Justin Hall, and that has kind of swapped positions with Eric Gronenberg in that Oh Lordy Truckin'. And I think Kara Gruber was just waiting for something to happen or a great line there to get around either one of these drivers because neither are really getting away from her in that Torque Freak Racing.
Gotta stay on the rear, gotta push. And it's okay, because Darren picked the car that's 27 seconds back, so that's not a threat. A podium here would be an honour, of course, would be an absolute honour. I'm just gonna quickly make a change to the tower just for a little bit to show you what the actual overall appearance of drivers are. Like, where do we stand if we rank everybody? Oh, they don't have class colors. Oh no, I'll fix that in a minute.
Oh no.
No, that's fixable. But like, let's bring back the old tower, and I'll tell you when that's fixed. Let's just bring back the meaningful tower. We'll get there.
Get the battle. And, yep. Oh, Eric Gronberg getting the worst run this time. It's gonna be in that Wendell August Forge. Gonna take it too wide. That kind of black and white also looks pretty solid. I wouldn't say quite as solid as the Toyota with the trans flag coloring behind, but I still think that's much more pleasing on the eyes.
That is certainly a design I'd like to look at. Put some more graphics on that works, you know.
Yes.
That's classic. I would say let's do the whole review. I do like Mia's. I've been trying to make out the logo on the side. I haven't been able to. It must just be her team's logo.
All right, let me see. Let me see if I can. Well, we look real quick. I think the answer is going to be yes. It's going to be, I think it's Queen's
I have
there.
a spotter guide, so I can work that out. Anyway, so Motorsports is running a white one. Why not? Beetle on the side. We've got the Beer League by Apple Juice, which, as ever, I mean, they're the green shells. They've lent into it. Treehouse Racing got iRacing default. The only thing I got to say about these iRacing defaults, got to change the number font. Any car with the Arial, I can't deal with that. Okay, can't deal with that. Prismatic running one of their designs as ever. Is that a little bit different than the typical Prismatic, or is that just sort of one of their classics?
I think that's one of their classics. It looks kind of like maybe one of their older ones, I'd have to say, but it definitely looks like one of the ones they usually have had and ran, I think, a good number of races here.
It's not like Prismatic regularly race Rallycross, I imagine.
It's true, yeah.
Get something together, you know. Richard Crawford with the 5-drive virtually team. Looks like actually a real car livery, which, I mean, what's the point? Purple Warriors.
I think it's a Pabst Blue Ribbon one there, so I'm not sure it's quite an actual livery.
I actually don't know what that refers to, though. So
Pabst Blue Ribbon is a really, there's the cheapest beers, and then there is Pabst Blue Ribbon, which is the cheapest beer.
With a very good design for the cheapest beer. Okay?
Yes, I would say it's solid, but it is very much it is still a meme. Just a very, a meme that could be real had we have been allowed to continue to put, alcohol and cigarettes on our liveries for cars here in the U.S.
Purple Warriors do have a genuine design on that car. It's just that the dirt sort of covers it up and you can't really make it out exactly, but I do promise there's something real there. Hansy B. I mean, the problem is the dirt isn't helping. Probably should have done this on lap 1. That is another beer brand.
We certainly
I can tell you that's another beer brand on that car. I don't know my beers at all. I don't drink, which makes this the wrong league for me, but that looks like something I recognize. I mean, we do have the classic, WRX Ford Fiesta there. I mean, give us some Ken Block on the track. That's all I could say. Wampus Time Racing, Greg Beckman leading the way right now. I need to look at my spotter guide in order to work out. There is something on there. It's not meant to look that dirt sun yellow, but it's just sort of like red and blue streaks across the car on white. RRA is running default.
Oh, no.
Oh, what have we seen?
The Giovanni Romano in the huge ass P2 has been spun by Jan Kasparek of the Kasparek solo team. Amongst that, got that car going the right way again. I was looking at liveries, seeing a bit of a chaos going on, and then managed to catch that. And the scene, I think that car, come down for a tow, because I think that one of those wheels is off its suspension.
There's too much happening to go do a full through the field, so I'll just shout out a couple. Yes, that is the Fonk on the side of the Fonk. If they didn't put that on there would have been no point to even doing that with your name. So, shout outs all around. We talked about Oh Lordy Trucker. I don't want to look again. I'm not really ready. But I'll tell you, there is another Fonk on the side of a WRX there.
I think all of the Fonk teams have the Fonk on the side, which makes sense.
And Stuck on Stupid with Liquid Death. Obviously, I'm British, and they tried launching Liquid Death here. And the problem is that we genuinely do have a sense of humour that meant it didn't work. British American sense of humour is different. That's all I can really say. Anyway, it didn't really work. It didn't really land. The brand didn't really make sense. And then only after that did I find out that it was water. So, it confused me as a brand, all right? It did confuse me.
I mean,
but
I think the entire design of that brand is to be confusing. And then, if you know, and if you don't, clearly you're not cool enough is the messaging there. But realistically, I don't blame you for not understanding
Car
what that
number
was.
22.
Ooh.
With a penalty, solo Paul Hendricks. Let's see if we can catch out what happened. I just caught another notification for the Waffle House car may have crashed, which I don't really want to believe. It's Paul Hendricks for solo.
Oh boy.
So that was that.
Was this was this attached to it? Oh, there's.
And it's the reversal.
What? Oh.
That reversing is worth a Joker lap. No. Here it comes.
Oh,
No.
Oh, goodness. Okay, yep.
Yeah. Straight to jail.
Yes, absolutely.
Straight to jail.
I feel like you could have pulled forward and been able to, crank the wheel.
I probably would have made the same mistake. I would have done that too.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think something happened. So, to our indestructible car. So, don't,
is it our
please
indestructible?
stay out of the wall. Yeah.
Oh,
staying
good
out of
catch.
the wall is an achievement. It's worthy. I think next year we can do this for like 8 hours, and we can do like commentator stints like we did on the VCO24. Okay. How about that?
8 hours of this? Yeah, let's do 8 hours. Let's do a proper enduro.
We do like commentator stints, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really a commentary endurance. It's not about the cars. It's just about the commentators.
Have you seen that gap to P2, by the way?
Yes, it's a minute now, I believe.
It's a minute out.
What happened to Anthony there?
I just think Anthony slowed down. Might have had like
running about 2
turns.
seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds a lap, a little slower this last time by, which was his fastest.
There are multi-car teams, so they might just have the slow driver in now, and they're just like lamenting it.
That's fair.
I'm usually the slow driver, so I can relate. But yeah, like Dupuis, fast enough to make it to P2, but has to make up a minute. If something happens to Mia Rose, she will probably see this as the greatest sim racing heartbreak of the year. I mean, who needs like titles when your minute domination is taken? I'd be upset too. I
think it'd be very upsetting.
Only 3 cars on the lead lap.
Oh gosh.
Treehouse Racing are a lap down because they've been lapped by Mia.
Oh man. So Richard Cawthron, I think, and Scout Lawrence, those two in a battle for position here. Scout getting a bit of a slower run. And then Richard Cawthron able to get that advantage there, but I'm curious to see if it'll swing back the other way.
Oh! What was that?
Oh no.
That wasn't good. Was it this? Yes, it was. Let's go back a little bit of time. Sometimes you just see things. I don't think it was that. It might have been this, actually. Yes. Treehouse Racing.
Yeah. Oh no, we just talked about them.
Treehouse of Horror, perhaps.
Oh boy, yep, that'll be why.
2 drivers on different lines. I love just catching that in the background, you know, of like what you're doing. You're trying to watch something else, and then all of a sudden, horrible things happen. You have to work it all out. Here's also Spencer Fickett of This Cycle This is Stupid. This might be a simple one, to be honest. I just sometimes like showing your incidents. So.
Well, I think it's part of the enjoyment of this whole endeavor.
There was an interesting
such a simple one
about one of the sports car races earlier today, and that like if you show a lot of the incidents, you sort of make the race look messier than it might have been. But I'm a producer, and let me tell you, we show the incidents because it's content. So there's a real like tightrope. I don't know how you deal with that, to be honest. That's just a reality of production, I think.
I think it is, because it is part of what drives the interest. Because if you watch all these cars race cleanly all the time, it doesn't, wouldn't say it gets boring, but it's very different going, oh my gosh, here's this cool dramatic moment, and here's good racing. But if you only have cool dramatic moments and no good racing to counterpoint it, you kind of have to go, well, here's more of the cool, here's the dramatic moments, and then here's some more racing.
About endurance sports car racing, you get like pockets of really good racing, but like it's not like a sprint. You know, like it's not like a, it's not a, you're not going to see constant battles. You're going to see things spread out, and a lot of traffic and a lot of sort of procession, and then a race coming together near the end, which means you're driven towards the only bits of interest, which are interesting. Because I very much do the same. A few comments in the chat. I am watching all the colourful Fox and Nolan's face. We have been told in the chat. Needs rain as well. Probably needs rain. Yeah, probably needs
always use rain.
And Jessica Martin, who I am going to presume maybe a part Prismatic. I might be wrong, but I don't know the names terribly well. You might know better than me, but it's very right in that after Scout's first lap, this is a good place to be, P6.
Yeah, I would say a pretty fantastic recovery drive there for Scout. I would have to imagine, I believe Jane Martin's part of that. Or Jessica Martin, one of the two, are part of that Prismatic team, and I could not agree more. A fantastic series of running so far. I have to imagine that will continue here as we keep going before Georgie McKay will take over that car at some point.
We're now halfway, so we're now in the back half. Time has flown. Time has really, really flown. Hail Satin, by the way, as ever on the track. Trying to battle out against some light cars, whereas I'm trying to work out what's going on. Treehouse Racing at 5 Drive. I actually don't really know the balance between the different rallycross cars, and I assume this is not something that you are particularly versed in either, but they definitely do handle differently. I bought all of them, and I wanted to drive the Fiesta, and I regret it because I don't like the Fiesta, so... It doesn't turn, for me at least.
That's fair, yeah.
I have problems. Maybe that's front-wheel drive.
Well, it's all-wheel drive, so not all of those cars are all-wheel drive.
Jessica Martin, yes, team principal, I'm on the 4 Konos, and she says,
there we go,
one of the gaggle of idiots, that's her words. So, can't sue me now.
All right.
Like,
I will bring it up every time we have an every time we're in FTR, we'll bring that up as Prismatic Motorsports, aka a gaggle of idiots. Thank you for that information. We definitely won't use it against you.
That's a very fair Jimmy thing to say, okay? sometimes you just get to know. You just get to know. Real traffic for this battle out here was the 2-car battle between Torque Freak and All Audit Trucking, and then every single rallycross car up and around in the middle. A little bit of contact to the rear bumper of the 017. Oh, and more swinging going on in the back, but I think we're all alive. Kara Gruber really wants that P3. Now, what is the fastest line across here? I guess we just don't know.
So it depends on if you're in the rallycross or the trucks, because the trucks, their faster line is to go inside the marshalling post and then cut around, because they don't really get fast enough speed to lose a lot by taking that shorter line, and you gain more by cutting down the actual space you go. For the rallycross, it's kind of anywhere around the marshalling post, and if you go really wide around the outhouse that's out there, because you have so much more speed in those rallycross cars to take it and just kind of do this nice rounded bend almost between around all of those. So it's a mix.
I saw 2 trucks taking different lines, and that sort of made me think, like, what are we really doing?
I mean, it's almost like overlanding, where you just you pick an area and that's your line for the lap, Very loose line.
I can accept that. Here's LCT Racing. I saw him get caught up with something in the tower. Couldn't cut to it live. I know it's just real. That's Herbie. Why didn't I shout out Herbie earlier? That was my bad.
I didn't know. Oh no.
A lock up on the tarmac is a surprise to me. But
it happens to the best of us.
It does. I mean, I'm not making fun of anyone on the track. I do some terrible things. But it's just not what you expect in a race that has been built with this sort of carnage, that all of a sudden the car just doesn't comply. I mean, what could you do?
Man. Catch it, get out of the way of other cars, and keep it going.
P6 for this Prismatic Motorsports Athena car with Scout Lawrence, and she could even make another of Treehouse Racing up ahead with a less than a second gap between the two. It's on. The battle's on. Also, now I've done the thing. You might notice a slight change of colours to the side.
I did notice.
That's impressive, but that means we can just show where the field is spread sort of between these cars. So we have the WRX is in the yellow and the RX2 is in the blue. So you can see there are some light cars ahead. And then, just do P overall rather than P in class. grass, because that sort of just shows where everybody is on the track relative to each other. Then you start seeing the trucks come in. The purple trucks are the Pro 2s, and the Pro 2 lights are the red ones. There's still some rallycross cars behind them on the way, but our highest truck is 18th overall, and our highest Pro 2 light is 27th overall on the road. And then our highest light is the Purple Warriors car, which really impressed me, to be honest, because it's not been some kind of like accident. I think genuinely, this team has been fast, and they've just, other teams have had misfortune, of course, but you have to be consistent to be the only one that's doing this.
Yeah, I'd say consistency will get you everywhere. Getting in with the Purple Warriors is showing that. That's so true of, I think, rallycross racing. It's really minimizing, and this is true I also think of, you know, getting more like stage rally and off-roading in general. Minimizing mistakes is often the key to coming home first in any race, as well as pace in general.
"53 minutes, and there's a specific milestone in this race that I really want to shout out, and if I miss it, it's going to upset me. So, and if I get it, I'm going to upset everybody anyway. So, I'm basically choosing between myself and the wider Green Flag TV community, although if anyone's concerned, it is appropriate for all ages. So, you know,
wouldn't dive into something. Matthew Dupuis.
I'm just hoping I hit it.
Missing
That's all I'm saying. I'm hoping I hit it, and I'm choosing my joy over all of yours. So we hit that lap count. It's going to matter. 3 wide around the track. Okay. Make it 4 wide. I'd love to see them try and do that on the track, to be totally honest. But I understand that they're not going to. I think we're seeing some more pit stops now. There's Matthew Dupuis with with Scout. That's going to be a driver change over to. I believe we were. You told me who the driver change would be. That's what I was. I've checked the chat for it again. Yeah. That was you.
Jordan McKay. I believe we'll be hopping into that machine at this point. I'm not sure if that's the case. Looks like...
When the car... That's usually what happens. The car disappears when the driver changes. And there you get a clean paint, which is the most important thing. It means we can, like, study the car. Like a science experiment. This is the last chance we're going to get to see it in great detail.
So we could ask Jamie in chat whether or not that livery is a newer or older prismatic paint.
She's had the question, speculated, and we will get answered when we get answered.
Yes.
We sent it out into the wild, beamed it out to the audience.
See if it gets picked up and we get more information.
Nobody's come in for an interview. It's going to make me very sad.
That's so... Why not?
It's a great way to pad for time. And I need to ask them who's going to win the big game tomorrow.
Wait, there is a big game here in the US, isn't there?
You know, my gut is in a certain place, my heart's in a certain place, but I need to, like, make sure I'm right on this. Here's a real battle, which of course 4for5 drive and the Beer League green shells. Got to pass down the straight. Exit speed really actually does matter off that grass, because if you take a bad line, you're going to get basically no exit speed down that straight. And I don't know the balance of performance on these things, but they're not really meant to run down long straights either. So Mr. Blobby is sort of acting in the way, but also that is a very slow. Oh, Mr. Blobby, please do not kill 3 cars. No!
Oh, no!
That's a commentator.
Oh, no!
Oh, is there even more?
No, there's more. Roy Moss gets collected by Paul Hendricks.
Let's grab that. So I need to find the liquid death card here. Here it is. I missed the consequences of these actions.
Roy, you want the VW Beetle of Roy Moss?
There's another one?
No.
Oh.
There it is.
Why did I look at the liquid death card? I just can't recognize cars today. Honestly, this is my 3rd show today, and I've got a 4th to do later, so...
Oh, my goodness. All right, well...
I accidentally put myself into too many shows, okay?
Sure, it happens.
So you've been seeing me... People might have been seeing me around multiple channels today. Oh, no!
Oh, and then, flips over, lands, unfortunately, right on its side. And
it
has to be towed.
Mr. Blobby had to go on a rampage.
Mr. Blobby chose to go on a rampage.
I think he has no choice. I think he has no choice or autonomy in his decisions. I would know.
That
I'm
would make
British.
sense,
I have the law required for this.
All right. We got the mandatory Joker laps in for all of the trucks that are solo driving today.
Let's get the numbers for this if I can. There is a channel for it.
8, 9, 28, 32, 37, 90, 99, 123, and 017.
If 99's one of them, all right, on board.
Yes, 99 is one of them.
Even on a car with a good design, that's a bad roll bar.
The roll bar, yeah. I don't understand why they put the roll bar cam there.
Is gyro going to be exactly the same, but it tilts? Yes.
Yes it is.
And then, like, nose is the nose, but it's just not the same. We're
Love
lost.
a roof cam.
We're lost.
We do what we can.
Giovanni Romano. Hopefully he does it this time, or maybe he's just holding it on because he knows we're watching, and then it's just like, yeah, wait until we look away.
Here's the opportunity. Doesn't take it this lap. Cool. Great.
I mean, that means he's going to be holding up a lot of cars on the way. Nah, he didn't. They all got past pretty nice and easily.
Well, yeah, because they all track out wide by comparison.
Are we going to get a clean car? I don't think we are, because that wheel going left and right implies he has every intention of staying in this car. Making one driver on the lead lap.
Oh, no. Alex King. Oh, boy. What happened here?
Oh, no. Alex Marsh King. Whoa!
Yes.
That is not how a car should
look. That is a broken engine.
Those things just happen by accident, you know?
Yeah.
The engine just did that, you know?
Yes, yep. No reason, no correlation with an impact. We'll see here. Goes too wide, too deep, doesn't break enough, collects that entire front left end. And,
huge ass.
It's re-collected by Giovanni Romano in the process.
Not the huge
Who also
ass
dives
dude.
in to get the car repaired. And I think do his Joker lap.
All right, so every team still has fast repairs remaining. 3 have left. The Gilclimb community, Team Matt Mullins, the Slipslide, left the race. They had fast repairs. They just decided no more. So, I mean, who can I really... I can't really judge. The Rat, Stephen Legner, I'm still watching him like a hawk. He's still got another one remaining. He's got dents on the front. I believe in his capability to make it to the end as a Waffle House representative. Waffle House representative. He's strong.
I believe. Waffle House strong, I think is the correct words.
But if something happens, then just know I'm going to, like, cry, like a very loud scream of anguish. It'll be the most emotional I've got on a broadcast in, like, months. So, I want him to know that I deeply care.
Fascinating. I think I would be in the same boat, though, if there was one with a Greg's livery. I think I would care.
No, okay, to me, like, it's not, I don't have an attachment to Waffle House, but if the joke is that Waffle House never, ever, ever, ever closes and survives everything.
It's true.
Then that's what I'm
that's
thinking.
True.
Like, that's why I'm feeling very sad.
That's fair.
Waffle House do it. Huge art. I just see him taking the long way around. Here they come.
Yep.
You are required to rejoin safely when you do this, by the way. It's your fault if you crash into someone on the way back out, so we got it.
Getting it done. Black flags being constantly cleared. All of the trucks have been clear of the Joker laps for the solo truck drivers. Oh, man. LCT.
That's the
Run
line.
it in.
That's the line.
Too deep.
That is part of the line. There's a DRS marker. Someone tell Liberty Media there's a DRS marker, all right?
Oh, yeah. They need to know.
Although they are removing DRS from F1 this year, so the joke is now dead, and all those signs are for even fewer useful cars.
And now they have the MOM, which they can just use anytime.
I don't know. It's something like overtake mode. There is like a specific context where you can use overtake mode. So it is an overtaking aid. but they've still not
Yes.
they still not really decided whether they want it in like a zone or whether they want it like.
That'd make too much. I mean, I think the answer is just they'll figure it out eventually when it matters.
Here comes Jaws. Here's Mia,
Dun, dun.
and that is the last car on the lead lap.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Oh, the 5 and drive virtually.
So if I'm to set this to, if I am just like briefly, to hide this and set this to gap, and show only the WRX cars. One lap. Now trust me, there's a one lap in there. 1 lap, 2 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps. Someone has to do something about these professionals in our esports race. Okay.
Almost like it's an esports race.
This race is too serious to have people like this. What am I saying? I'm not saying words that make sense anymore.
I mean, I think it fits right in with the theme of kind of a fun off-season stuff for this 2-hour mini enduro.
I also don't have enough sleep, by the way. That's like another thing.
That's probably it's just layers.
I've literally been
layers on the
sleep
cake
on and off between the shows. So that's
that
how
also
well
probably
I'm doing.
doesn't help.
That's how well I'm doing right now. Okay.
That's fair. All right.
And thankfully, I don't have to commentate the next one. All right. So
good.
I
You
can
just have to hit the
finally
buttons.
stop talking. But man, it's been a long
Good.
day, and it will continue to be a long day.
Well, yes, and a long night.
And a long night.
A little bit of both.
Yes, and then I have 2 more shows tomorrow, including one on this channel, Precision Automobile
Hey.
Club Esports, the grand finale. It's going to be a very close grand finale. They've been racing very, 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 very well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I might as well use this time. You know, I should. I'm told you got to plug some things. You know, and
Yeah, we can plug some
you
things.
only plug the things that are relevant to the channel. Derek told me. So
Yeah.
coming up on the channel, the SRA goes to Phoenix. Not something going to Phoenix. We used to have Mystic. Now it's the SRA. Then Pace and Zolder. I'll be back one last time for that one. It's looking like a thrilling finale. Not very, very close. The CSG iRacing League goes to Rockingham Speedway. The Tyre Shredder High Tide Racing League does some road racing at Sonoma, provided they're not going on the oval. We got Mars at Phoenix. Some bumps going up the hill. Come on, Mia Rose, you could do this. Old Man Sim Racing League at Rockingham and the PSR at Daytona. I swear there's... I will check the remainder of the channel to like see. I clicked the wrong thing there for a second. Where the next sports car race is, because obviously we're approaching NASCAR season, which is the time when everything just sort of gets like taken over by a lot of leagues running very similar weeks, week in, week out. But looking on the schedule, we just obviously got done with VSCA Sports Car at Long Beach, but Beer League round 5 will be coming afterwards.
Yeah.
The MX-5s, who knows what they're going to do. I mean, the MX-5s are less exciting than the trucks last time I covered them. Are they?
I mean, they were pretty exciting a couple nights ago when I filled in and helped out for a lot of these drivers who I saw there as well.
Wish I could be there. Wish I could be there. Okay.
It's a fun one.
And then also on then 2 more sports car leagues for you on the 16th. We have the BSRF Esports Clio Cup, my favorite little hatchback, and the Aspire Racing Sports Car League at Sports Road America on the 17th. You can go subscribe to Green Flag TV, check out the channel. We've got so much scheduled as ever, keeping me very well busy and well paid. Time flies.
Yes.
40 minutes to go.
Oh man, we're getting in the final spot there. A couple more, I think, pit stops for a good portion of this field to round out the 45 minutes left. Brody McKay
trying to hold on to that P6. I mean, I hope she can do it.
A lap buffer. Has a lap buffer to let P7 at this point in class.
A lot of
and a lap buffer
can happen though. So you know.
It's true. It's true. Especially with battles up the road.
Here and there, anything can go. Beer League, Green Shell just passed by Treehouse pretty convincingly. I mean, that front of the car is not how it actually looked, but probably doesn't slow you down that much.
No.
It's sort of meant to do that, you know. It is meant to fall apart at certain points.
it's really not meant to do anything.
Can
'cause
we have
it's,
the
it's
Cadillac
rallycross.
V-Series GTP next time around?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
They
I
don't
just heard
have
an
off-road
engine.
tires.
I just heard an engine. No, Alex Marsh
Oh,
King.
not again.
I heard a horrible crunching sound. It's like a million voices screamed into the distance and were silenced immediately. He is going too fast for this turn.
Oh.
He's going too fast for this turn.
Yeah. Too fast. Oh, no. Oh. That is just missing its wheel when it comes back into the pit lane.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
And I think it's out of fast repairs.
No way.
That or it's just...
No, it's got a long toe. They've got fast repairs to go.
Oh, okay, cool. Great. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm missing then.
You get the toe, you get the repair, then you get to keep going. It's Ron Wolf.
Oh.
More of the same. Really makes you fonk. Oh, no. And we're not going to have more contact on the way out. Come on. He's actually going to make it back into pit lane. He didn't toe.
What a run. That's true. Okay.
And he's quite close to the finish.
Yeah.
It's just heroic. If I could play dramatic music, I could, but I don't have enough in the library. You know.
Oh, you got it. You got it, Ron Wolf. Almost there.
This is peak performance.
That front left looks so upset.
Cars were not meant to be treated like this.
I think they actually, the rallycross ones, I think are specifically meant to be treated like this.
When I was young, I was obsessed with Demolition Derby. I mean, that Raw was the best. Flat Out was great. You know, I was all over it. So now you wish it were front wheel drive. Nah, he's been lagging, blinking all race.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But that's a little bit of a slide going wide. We're so back. So is Ron Wolf.
We are so back, and so is Ron
really
Wolf.
happened.
And not terribly. There's this battle for fourth that kind of comes and goes as Justin Michaela, excuse me, figures out whether he wants to go faster or slower than
So we're
the
on
green
fast
shells in front of
repair
them.
watch now, by the way. Here are all the teams that
but-
are out of fast repairs. Alex Marshkin for Luigi lunges. Please, now he's out of fast repairs. Don't hit the wall again. Gonna have to watch him to make sure he's doing okay.
Oh,
Roy Mass, the old one. 5 out of 5 repairs used. So is Ivo VD Linden for LCT Racing. I'm watching them thinking something bad's going to happen as I look at them.
yeah, yep.
Chris Sofa for the Sunday Drivers. Also 5 out of 5. Meanwhile, though, let's attest to the angel in our field. Can you believe a team has used 0 fast repairs? It's Talk Freak Racing.
Really? That's fantastic.
Even Mia has used 2.
Yes, I would say we watched one of them happen in real time, so I knew that Mia had used at least one.
I mean, the trucks are easier to not use fast repairs on.
I mean, they're a little more, I would say, durable? Yeah, durable is probably the word I want.
Durable is definitely the word you want. I can confirm that one for you. I mean, in general, the trucks haven't used too many. No, never mind, the lights have used a lot. Next Curve Performance has used 4.
Oh.
So has Top of the Pops, in fact, used 4.
Oh my goodness. Now that I know where that one sits, I am not surprised.
The horrors.
The horrors persist, but so do we.
The voices sort of like don't stop. You ever got that feeling that just voices don't ever stop? Was that just me?
Yeah. No, it's not just you.
I can't
The voices
handle
don't ever
them.
stop. Yeah.
I can't handle them. Good to know. Good to know. Getting in there together. Almost in the final quarter. Bit of a slide out for one beat. He's about to get wrecked. Oh, huge ass dodges him in time. No.
Oh.
Is he okay? I clicked the wrong button. Is he okay?
Yes.
The Rats should be doing a pit stop right now.
That is. Yep, that's a pit stop for
5
the
out of
Rats.
5 fast repairs.
Final.
He's just used the last fast repair. You can do this. You must do it for your reputation. Has Waffle House closed?
Not yet.
I'm glad I can have fun. That's the one thing about doing commentating beer league races is it's the one time I get to be the least serious commentator I have. And the thing is, you usually only get to see me on these, so you probably think that on like every channel I am the biggest clown, and on every league. I'm the biggest
No,
clown.
I see. We've worked together on more serious things, so I know you're not.
Remember, like I remember pace. I'm trying to remember what else, and production doesn't count, so I don't get to talk.
No. Pace is the big one I'm thinking of. I think there's a couple other that I've at least heard. Like looking back on like VSCA, the Daytona 24.
I get around plenty.
Yes.
I should commentate VSCA next time. I didn't get to do that last time. I was a bit scared going into my Daytona 24 stint. It was going to be a bad experience, and it was a really good experience. And I had a great time. So I'll be having plenty of fun if I'm ever asked again for something like that. It was great for the child to get that together. Free wide through the middle. Go through the middle. Go through the middle.
Oh, that Treehouse Racing. Thinking better of it for the moment. Gonna change the line.
Go the boring way around.
Oh, well. It was a closing door. I don't think it would have ended very well.
And also, like, if you're the beetle in the sandwich, you are the one that dies.
Yeah, these trucks are a little bit more large.
It's a reality of, like as I literally did mention it on Beer League before, that, like, my parents have gone from a small car to like a crossover, and now you just get the feeling that like they are no longer the victim, and they are the instigator if anything are to happen. Now they're good drivers, so that's not. Yeah. But like the point is, they now win.
Yes, I've also experienced that as I went from my cute little hatchback to a proper truck to do hauling of trailers, and I was like, oh wow, this is what life is like when you have a dumb American large truck.
Yeah, like the crossover isn't as big as the big truck, but I imagine in an F-150, you just win. You just dominate everything on the road.
Well, with a 250, you win even more, especially against 150s who think they're all.
I'm very scared.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 250s, 350s, both are things.
There's a 350.
Yeah, there's a 350.
Okay, so that's a 250. Yeah. That's very big.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes. Well, it's hauling a very big trailer. That's the whole reason I got it. Well, not the whole reason.
Oh, the 350, very large. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And then...
Especially if they had the hip. You can do a 450, too.
Yeah, I think I looked up the 450, and that's real as well.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, they're all real.
But, like, there has to be a limit.
No. Not really. I mean, like, 450 is a limit.
Like, is there a 550? Right.
I think there probably was at one point. I don't think there is now.
There is a 550.
Yeah.
Okay, the 550 more resembles like a pickup truck. No, they all look like that. But the point is that like I need to send you a picture of the 5. Basically, you can only get this for like ultra commercial applications, and it doesn't come with something in the rear.
Yes, yeah, because you would be installing whatever you want to put in the rear onto it. It is entirely for commercial applications.
I'm going to search 650. That's real. So is the 750. Yep. Okay, so now the 6 and 750 are like, they look more like fire trucks. That's what the local fire department is putting.
Boy, howdy. I don't mean to bring this back into racing, but these three in a very... pretty close and heated battle. Darren by Austin Tugger and Jordan Babcock for Wendell August Ford. Darren picked this car and Carson Callan.
What happened to Satin?
Oh no.
Oh, I have some terrible news for you.
Oh no, what's the terrible news?
You're not gonna like what I'm about to show you.
Oh no, not the Waffle House.
I think we've closed Waffle House.
No.
Ah! I told you I'd make a noise. That was the promise. Oh! I think he might be okay, but I'm not too sure about the other car. Is that 7S?
7S, number 31. I went on a journey.
Now this is iRacing physics.
Yep, it is. Oh, goodbye, mirror.
I don't know if you heard this, but racing isn't easy. Don't know if you heard that ever before.
On occasion I've heard it.
Hey.
Oh.
Few more incidents as we approach the end of this race. Don't worry, we're not done highlighting all of you and your great moments. Matthew Dupuis, that's a name I recognise plenty from this league, and that's a bump from another car.
I believe that's going to be
that's
Ron
a good dodge.
Wolf.
Oh,
Great
Hell
dodge for those
Satin,
drivers.
no!
That's great.
That's what happened to Hell Satin.
Yes.
I saw them going slowly, and I was like,
They got collected in that incident.
So they
Shortly
literally
after the-
dodged the apocalypse. The apocalypse happens, and it's just like, yeah, that's normal. All right,
There's another day at the
that's
office,
normal.
and then
That's not. That could get Joker
Matthew,
lapped. That could get Joker lapped. You know.
I would not be surprised if Matthew Dupuis had to collect a Joker lap as
What
a
if-
result of that.
Tell you, there's more to come.
I would say that sounds about right.
Stuck on stupid and Wampus Time Racing. Have a great time. These things might be
boy.
separate. Oh, there's
Oh.
that. And no. Oh,
There's that. Oh no. Oh.
Wampus towed from that.
Oh.
And then
That
they
front
try to make it, and they can't.
And I think they give up.
It's a skill issue. We've seen people do that successfully.
Well, I think the problem is both wheels on that left side were not on their suspension, or therefore providing power.
Both of them were.
And it was just both of them were off in various spots. So, oops, it out of the wall.
It's sometimes just nice to see something where a car doesn't explode. Now that's that one. So we need to do that. Okay, cool. Patrick Williams, what do you do? You're low riding around here. I think that's just another spin. Oh, it feels so good when it's not something terrible.
Well,
That's finally had it proven to me that they are rear-wheel drive and not front-wheel drive there. I mean, okay, this is...
Yep, there you go.
Please do not kill someone! Please do not kill someone! Please do not kill someone!
I think they've just been like flooring it the whole time.
At this point, why not, you know?
Yeah.
Everything's happening all the time right now, so we have more fun replays where that comes from.
Oh,
No!
almost got it. Oh, no!
You almost flipped a truck!
That takes a little bit of skill.
Almost flipped a truck. Sunday drivers, Chris Chauffeur. Whenever it's this angle, it's usually the same thing, isn't it?
It's usually a slide into this right-hander where you do need to apply a little bit of brakes.
The problem is that there's so much dirt on the track surface.
Oh.
He recovers. Oh lordy, Trucker and Hale Satin crashed at a similar time. Maybe they're similar incidents. Who could possibly hurt that beautiful truck? I mean,
oh no.
Hale Satin. Oh no, he stops to avoid. I think he gets away with that.
Yeah, he does.
But, I mean, that's spooky. Tech is on board. Effectively done. Effectively done. I like it. Right,
jump
good
scare
news. Okay, Waffle House is trying to repair. They're trying to finish this race. I believe in them. To the end.
To the end. They're in the process. I think getting the last pit stop done as well.
5 minutes in that box though, so that's a long stop.
Yeah. Same goes for Liquid Death.
Mia's got a whole lap to make up for errors like that. No problem.
Nope. No problem at all.
Mia could tow and get away with it.
Like twice.
I mean, I just want to shout out that this so-called pro is actually only D2.68 and 1600 I rating on dirt. So, you know, who's the real professional now? Honestly, no, here's a tip to Mia. Go get like 7K on the Rallycross side. I feel like you've proven that you can do this.
Yeah. I think it does.
Become a. There's not that much esports to do in the Rallycross side, but I know a few high-level drivers that just really like to unwind in that. And I feel like she's onto something big there.
Just endurance Rallycross racing on non-Rallycross tracks.
Kind of a P2, there's a lap car in the middle, 5-drive virtually, and motorsports. That Subaru isn't a part of this battle, so it's between the other two. And that inside line is going to be faster, but Saul gets cut off over the jumps. Boing, boing, boing.
Differing lines allows them to kind of keep pretty close to each other. Matthew Dupuis kind of getting the lead of this battle on the last time they were coming down the start-finish line. And they've kept it close to each other pretty much ever since. Been waiting for this to develop.
I think... No, they're not moving. I think the Rats did a driver change, so they are looking to... They are committed now to doing something. The Green Shells doing their final driver swap too.
Oh, no, that's a car that is in for at least a tow from a meatball.
Oh, okay. That's tough.
Oh no.
You're scaring me.
I am scaring you. I don't mean to scare you. It's another classic overspeed into that.
The reason I assume is because the overlay shows a tow for both a crash and a tow, and also it thinks it's a tow when the driver changes. Which means you have to be careful on which tow events you read.
It's not that one.
Just keep it going, man.
See it here in a moment.
Oh, sorry, I meant to shout this one out, but thankfully this incident happened. I missed it at the time. I'm really sad about it, but this incident happened on lap for this team, lap 6-7. Brought to you by our sponsors and nobody. 6-7. Oh,
there it is. Oh.
So I missed it live, so I am sad about it, but I got to get it in. So I'm not the saddest about it. If I totally forgot, then I'd be like, oh, I blew a chance there. You know, I've started saying that. I've literally started saying that to commentators when lap 6-7 comes as a producer. And Lucas Moody takes the bait every time.
I'm not surprised. That tracks for me.
Like, which I love.
If you're expecting... You're most you're going to get on me is a disappointed chortle.
I'm 27 and I still make these jokes. So just to prove it, there's no such thing as too old.
No, they're all... yes, there is a such thing as too old because you are not a single-digit age in saying the thing.
The way it confuses and frustrates people is the point, so I'd stop taking the bait. That's my tip for you.
I'm only talking to you about it because you keep talking about
it. I know. But I'm just telling you, if you never want to hear it again, then you just don't need to ignore it.
I was trying my best, and you just kept going. So I'll have a conversation about it. But I'm not going to respond to the 6-7 piece other than...
I accept your judgment, man. I accept your judgment.
The judging, yeah, it's realistically, it's not too surprising for me.
A few other cars are on another 6 lap, but that's the one I said I wouldn't elaborate on. Incident for driver 14. No, it's a family show, okay? Car number 14 have a drive-through penalty. I'm trying to work out. It's Kesbrook solo team. It might not drive-through. A Joker lap. The Joker lap's the unusual. This might be it. It's just the last incident they had. So it was some time ago. If this isn't it, then...
I think it's this rejoin here in a moment.
Oh no, it's for lap 1.
Oh.
Would we like to go back that far?
Oh boy, if it's not, I guess if we really want to, we can. No on-track battles, I would say, that are really gonna, take priority at the moment.
Okay, here we go.
Just taking it right now. Yep.
Lap It's literally struggling to go back this far, by the way. And then it just, I love it when iRacing does that. It just sort of like you choose an angle and then it just decides, I'm going to take you somewhere else on a replay. So we'll put you back. There we go. It's one of iRacing's class. They claimed to fix it and they didn't. Oh, hell,
yeah.
Saturn, no. Was that?
Maybe.
I think that might have been it. Cause the collision
I
on
think
the
so
straight
too.
at the start of the race.
Well,
that's a very late penalty. That is a late penalty to go and give out.
And that car is now back in, I think, into the box after getting a meatball.
The rats ain't moving, by the way. Like,
Waffle House. This Waffle House closed.
They're not going anywhere. Here's the actual wreck. Was this an attempt to serve a Joker? No, Joker was served.
This was the Joker did get served.
No!
And doesn't pick a line.
Brian, look out!
Fearless road marshal.
I mean,
doesn't
like,
even blink.
As I said, like if you've not practiced this, the re-entry is going to be really quite hard.
Yeah, it's not the easiest. And then it's just I think it loses it because of the berm, and then goes, oh right, it's there. Oh.
There's a tire wall there.
Oh.
That's a sad fate. The fact that your lap 1 crash causes that in the last 20 minutes is a really sad fate that I have to laugh at.
That's painful to watch and experience, I'm sure.
Never quite seen anything like it. And it all happened because a team, the only person that's contacted the steward all race was like literally 10 minutes ago for that lap 1 incident. So that's a domino effect that has now led to that car. We've also been told. We also been told that people just are not liking 32. They're thinking 32 is a little dangerous. Which I mean, I have seen that black truck in a lot of incidents today.
I would say I couldn't imagine why.
No!
Oh boy, seeing incidents like that or moments like that as he tries to go in to get his
penalty
final.
for that. But that's the only other report. It's like we're scared of 32. Someone help me. And Herbie's in the wall. Just about recovers it. This is PLCT and Hell Saturn. The reports are flooding in right now. It's a great time for it. There's another one on the way. I can see it being typed, and like we're about to serve mass penalties at the end of the race. We're stacking up. That looked very close to the porta potty.
It did, but kept it out of there.
I have to see this. That looked very close to the porta potty. No, it didn't. Oh, no, he goes through it. It's not
it goes right through. It's not real.
It's not collision.
Wow.
Okay. I feel like he does
really
that.
Glad you're not...
LCT Racing is gone. Wide line.
He keeps it out of the wall, though.
That's a wall that's a long distance out there. So...
I've seen cars run into it, so I don't think it's undoable.
I feel like we've seen cars make love with every wall that we would never imagine they would hit today.
Yes.
And I respect it. I respect the grind.
The wall grind.
That's a Tony Hawk's thing.
Yes.
Oh, there's a few black trucks. That's the other thing that's confusing me just a tiny bit. We might see someone's named a lap for the car 32. So if we get an incident for car 32, then that's what happened. I'll go back and I'll catch it. But until then, until we have an official ruling, we're gonna just continue with the race like it has been. And with 16 minutes to go, Mia Rose is on a streak. You know, she does need to consider this as a viable career path because this has been quite frankly terrifying.
I mean, it shows consistency gets you everywhere. I think that's the big thing there. Mia Rose not really having any huge incidents, a couple of small ones that were able to be corrected, but I mean that's the whole reason that she is now a lap ahead of everyone else.
Right on board for a lap. I think she's taking lines that are consistent and safe. The fact that she's never had a proper collision with that wall, like quite a few people have messed up. You sort of had to drill in just a little bit. few downshifts into turn 1. When I was new at iRacing and I was bad, the hook was my most hated corner because I'd always miss it. It's in a few turns. Watch out for Herbie. A few slower cars up ahead. Now, I had a skill issue. Really, I understand now that you just turn left for the hook, but I really sucked at it. Like, It always took me by surprise. But we don't need to babe that anymore, which is great. I'm going to look at the incident count at the end of this race, by the way. And I might give an award to the person that had the least. And the person that had the most. You might be surprised by the results. Up through, dodging the truck, up through the infield. Where now you get to do lots of hoppy jumps over the hills.
Make sure you get onto the tarmac for the braking zone. Do your best not to clip the inside wall. Saw Carson Catlin about a lap ago, almost run into it, but thankfully pulled the handbrake and really avoided it as a result.
It's a consistent line, you know? It probably isn't the fastest around the track. Unfortunately, we do not have data on the fastest lap of the race because iRacing does not let you have a fastest lap of the race if you went off the track. So we don't have any information. Who knows who went fastest? We have last laps.
I
But
guess it's Mia.
I mean, like, I don't know, though, because I wonder if she's, like, just doing the same thing every lap. And, like, for example, like, Richard Crawford got a faster lap last lap by 2/10. But, like, is he hitting the line perfectly every time? That's probably the difference between the two.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's been...
Oh, prismatic!
Oh, no.
Whoa! I got jump scared by that. Okay, there's a few incidents to watch.
What happened?
There's a few incidents to watch. So
okay.
Let's go have fun. It's probably one related, but...
Okay.
Oh, Scout! She was having a great race.
Oh. She was. She has a spin just before what we're seeing here.
Well, that
Oh.
Herbie!
No, Herbie, no.
But that can't be it. That can't be it.
Get out of the way. And
No, the 32! It's the 32!
Oh. That kills the engine.
We have been talking. People have been saying.
30 car 32 is just a general menace.
That was someone else's words.
That is the words.
He does blink out, so can't really help you there.
Yeah.
Everyone to do the... okay. That was
Oh.
blind, though. Because he takes a hot... You can barely see it off to the side, and then you just turn and suddenly there's a car there. That's really unlucky.
Yeah.
Like, I actually don't really know how you see that.
Not without, like, having VR and looking that way with your head prior to it, or having a good set of triples that let you see that far.
Yeah, so... Crush the hopes and dreams of Prismatic Motorsports.
Scott Lawrence back out again, and still in 6th in class.
I mean, the fast repairs are very valuable now, let's put it like that.
Yeah.
It's barrier connoisseurs and Chris Pratt's solo team. Would you believe that Chris Pratt's solo team are still getting into crashes?
Yes, I would.
I just heard a broken engine.
Oh, boy.
That was probably that, and then this is separate.
Oh, there's the broken engine.
My iRacing is starting to chug, by the way, so the clearing of black flags is a valid theory. Like,
Oh.
yeah. So where's the engine blow? Is it Patrick Williams again?
It might be.
Oh
See how this
boy.
looks.
Not content with like crushing cars like a monster truck. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, he blows it.
Money shifted it.
But no,
Yeah.
also, these trucks can blow the engines too much. If you rev them too much, your setup's wrong. And drivers were warned, set up your gear stack so that you don't just blow up your engine due to oil.
Okay, yeah. And I guess that was not heated
Ooh,
by Patrick.
sense there, Treehouse.
Oh.
We've got a lot to look at here, you know? It's the last action we're going to have in the last 10 minutes. That's a nice clean car. Almost as if it's been fast repaired. No, it's not too clean anymore. Oh, Mia.
Oh.
I'm going to say, ATVO didn't count this as a crash for
Oh,
Mia,
no.
so I think she saved the car, unless...
No, the front left is not okay. And she has towed it.
Oh, no. No. The gap is closing up. We're going to have to jump out of this mass replays in order to track the end of this race. It's going to be a chase.
Oh. Oh. What? Wait, where does the... He saves it initially.
Oh,
It
no.
got not saved.
I know, I think it's sometime later.
Okay.
It's here. Lap 79.
Oh, boy.
I can confirm she's now been passed in the pit lane. Oh, nudged slightly by a truck there. But that's still...
That was enough to break the suspension on that front
Really?
left. You see it there. Yep. And she tries to get back and then tows it. Oh, or...
Did the truck alone do that to her?
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's unlucky. That truck is literally just doing his... That's so unlucky.
That code dictates that broke the suspension.
Well,
Ugh.
here comes Mia. Turns out the other two cars behind. How did
Are
Mia just
still
get the
on-
place back? Because she was
Well,
fast
'cause
in pit
remember-
lane.
She was passed in pit lane, but that was before she had finished the tow, which would have given her that lap that she was ahead.
Does the tow give you the lap?
Yes, remember, because you end up going across the start-finish line.
By the way, here's
Wh-
the paint. Now we can actually see it. Love it. It's just been covered by dirt the whole
Very
time.
nice.
You know, like... it's just been covered by dirt, but now it's clean and we can see it. So, okay, yes, you do... So wait, how does that work? Sorry, I'm stupid. You know I'm
You're,
racing better than me.
you're not stupid.
I just
So
say that.
when you take a tow, you end up being on the lap that you're on, but in pit lane. So if somebody crosses the line and ends up in front of you, they'll end up inheriting that spot because you're still in tow, which means that you're not really classified as being on the racetrack on the
Okay, so
timing.
did you get the lap as soon as you pressed the button?
Yes, when your tow finishes is when you get the lap that you would have ended and started the new lap.
So I was getting
if
very
you would've-
spooked by my tower.
Yes. No, yeah, you're getting spooked by the tower. There is now under a minute gap after the tow, but Mia still has a pretty commanding lead, even with that incident.
So I'm glad to see that we didn't lose a race entirely to get flat. I mean, that is the benefit of building up such a lead, of course, is that you can literally like get your car flattened like a pancake and still just come out in first. Now on the same lap, but 37 seconds out. That is some iRacing magic.
Oh, that's that consistency. And has to hold on to it for another 6 minutes, thankfully.
What a spectacular performance. With a clean car too.
Well, it's the benefits of, I suppose, the quick repair.
They should make it so you have to like hose down the car in the pit lane. Car
Nice that
wash
they have that
stop.
option to
Car wash stop.
have to get the car, instead of doing a tear off of the windscreen, get a tear off of the whole car, or get a clean car beyond getting a...
Well, they're hiding more cars under there, like Scooby-Doo villains under the mask.
Yes. They used to, in an actual battle for position in P8, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed. They are just slowly eking out into each other, but the battles are so hard to follow. But I confirmed that I think the final Ford is the 950. There's no 1050. It's a shame. And I don't even think the 950 is currently sold anymore, but like it was a thing.
No.
It wasn't.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was thinking of the 550. That is no longer a thing.
Anyway, we're off that subject. We've got racing to do. 3 seconds out, but like the gaps do change up because iRacing can't really calculate what happens when you fly off the circuit. across all the grass and dirt. And it's like, what's the gap between the cars? It's 2 seconds? It's 3? Like, it gets very confused. But that's a good run down the hill, past Wampus. Which now we can also see that car. It's a nice design, nice and clean. Wampus now stuck behind. Wonder if they try and go for a usual dive into turn 1. You might as well do everything. You know what? I'm surprised no one showed up with a solo cup car. Maybe next year.
Next year, I think.
And bring it back next year. There's a lot of tracks we could do this for.
Yes.
I think if we get Bahrain by next year, that's there's no grass on it, but like the track is like optional. Poor Ricard. Poor Ricard.
Oh my goodness.
Like when we
that's
get
gonna be an oval.
But then it's not really a dirt race either. You can do that in like IMSA cars.
Yeah, it's a oval, flat oval, essentially.
I need to look at what else is gonna like work for that. Virginia is great, but variety is better.
I mean,
just barriers everywhere, you know. Had enough of barriers.
Yeah.
Still on the chase. Wampus time for this battle for P8. 2 very different cars. This one got much longer wheelbase. I'm sure that affects the handling somehow.
Wait.
That's my insight.
they're both Subarus.
Are you sure? It looks like a Ford.
Yeah. I can guarantee
Okay,
you
yeah,
the
that's
front
Subaru.
grills look, yes.
They do not handle
they're the
differently.
same.
They do not handle differently. Can confirm
This is,
to the chat. I actually did think that was a Ford from this angle. So,
I mean, the insides look almost the same.
It's because that team that uses the Ken block paint. And like that looks like the Ken block paint from here.
Yep. I say the rear ends do look almost the same, but they are not.
Thrown off.
And I know somebody will be like, they don't look at all the same. It's like, well, from this angle and this distance, you really can't tell the difference.
Trucks all around. It's been an emotional day for everybody. Would you believe the rats are still not moving? Which means I am officially declaring this Waffle House closed.
Oh no, the Waffle House is closed, which means it's
officially
no longer.
declaring
We should be leaving.
A dangerous emergency. Leave the track. Something bad is happening. Is that a blown engine up ahead on the road?
Yes, it is. I believe that's the blown engine of LCT Racing, who has put that front end back into a wall just up of the road. Or, I say just up the road. That was a whole, like, lap ago at this point.
Might as well just keep running with it. Oh!
Yeah, there it is.
Both cars there, but he got sent from behind that. That was not.
Yeah.
Slow exits coming out of there. I have time for one more replay
P2.
before I basically have to call the end of this race. So we're going to try this one from Stuck on Stupid and hope it's good. It involves teams Hansy B as well. Quite a bit of damage on that truck over there. No way you're causing. Whoa!
No,
That's not where that is not where that thing was meant to go.
Yeah, not at all. Another, I think, very damaged engine. Trying to drive with 2 wheels on tarmac and 2 wheels on the grass, which doesn't usually go well if you're trying to apply the acceleration, because the torque will just take that car and lose traction on that one side and just roll it over on its own and didn't catch it.
There's more incidents happening on the track, but I can't really replay all of them here because we have pretty much a finish to call out here. Not an exciting finish, but certainly one to celebrate. How many laps do you think Mia Rose has led today? We've had 85. I'm going to assume it's something like 83, 84 in total.
I think it's 75. So remember, there was a very tight battle that saw the likes of the Beer League Green Shells have a good number of laps with Alex Cofford at the helm in the lead of the race. So I don't think it's quite 2 laps only, but I think it is a good solid, between 5 and 10.
Still has a fast repair. She needs it. She's probably praying nothing bad happens to her now. Praying. I realise now the reason why it's so hard to work out who's wrecked is because the meatball flags keep getting cleared as well.
Yes. They don't stay around at all.
Doesn't really help. We're not seeing the flag man, but with 19 seconds to go, surely. Let's just get on board and let's get a study. Mia Rose. Proving some esports prowess in the one place. She's driving this slow. Does not have to push.
Yeah, see, don't think she needs it. Flag. Barney with the flag is waving the white flag.
You love to see it. You love to see it. And hopefully Mia Rose is going to get to love to see it in just a few turns' time. It's been an emotional journey, an emotional roller coaster for the whole track here today. I think we've all learned a lot about ourselves, about iRacing, about what we're capable of, about how many hours I can go about sleep with 3 commentary shows going on. Answer is it ends here. But Mia Rose crosses the line with an absolutely dominant victory in the inaugural Power Slides and Pints.
Oh, perfect. Not a better way to end it than to just roll it backwards down the start-finish stretch to celebrate that victory. Most of the team, other drivers doing similar items. Oh.
Might as well celebrate. Plenty of drivers yet still to cross the line. The Waffle House didn't even move.
No.
Battle to the end here
Not
between for the winner in Pro 2 Light. It's going to be a drag race over the finish line. Top of the pops and Mr. Blobby could do it. There's contact. Why not have some argy-bargy? 3 wide. Don't want to get wrecked by that 017. Top of the pops takes that Jamie Agard.
Cronenberg sliding off there.
That
as
engine
well.
is going to get blown.
Absolutely. I mean, I think Eric Cronenberg will choose to blow it at this point.
Take the fast repair, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
I think his car just went rolling out of the field.
We're having fun. We're having fun. We'll check all the checkered flags. I'll get you your results. And we might even get to talk to some drivers. If they'll come. I feel like maybe they were scared off by me, you know?
Possible. I mean, they had every opportunity, and then...
It's because I'm British. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the finishing results. Got to play my music for the finishing results, just so it all feels special. I did not set this up properly. Logo, race.
Oh,
should have done that one in advance. Okay, should have done that one in advance. Mia Rose takes the win by almost a lap and by laps for most of the race over Richard Crawford for 5 Drive, Matthew Dupree for Motorsports, Justin McCullough for Treehouse, and the Beer League Green Shells. Prismatic Motorsports for Scout Lawrence takes 6th with Hans Blankart. Hansi B. I get that now. I understand. Finishing 7th. Tyler Vitanen with the Purple Warriors finishes 8th ahead of Alexander Datner for RRA, and Funk Esports, Sim Sports Racing powered by Beer.
And 11th, we got Greg Beckman with one of his old-time racing. Roy Moss and the Roy Moss Old One is going to be in 12th. Carson Catlin with Hale Satin in 13th. Chris Ofer, Sunday drivers, as well as LCT Racing, top 15. Giovanni Ranio in the Hugh Jass Racing. I think he's going to come home the winner in the Pro 2 trucks. And 16th overall. Kara Gruber coming home in 2nd in that one. Give fantastic result for that Torque Freak Racing machine. Eric Cronenberg, Cage Donahue, Austin Tucker for Alati Truckin', Rectum Racing, and Funk Esports, Motorsports, Sim Sports, in 20th.
Who knows? Well, Darren picked the car that made it to P21 ahead of Jordan Babcock, 7 Den. Jamie Agard for top of the pops. That's your Pro 2 Light winner. Ahead of Neil Solar, Alex Marsh King, Jan Kasparak, Marco Congeter. I'm not even getting the names right anymore. It's all over. Carl Gustav Popal in 29th, ahead of Spencer Pickett in 30th. 8 to go.
Last 8 are the Patrick Williams, who's going to be in for Team Patrick Williams. That number 32 car, Stefan Legnon for the Rats. That Waffle House is closed. Paul Hendricks, it was solo. Mikushifu Dezu for You've Got Emotional Damage. Joey Reynolds for that Racing Hill Climb community, who is, I think, one of our many racing drivers that does not finish this race. Matt Mullins for Team Matt Mullins. Frederick Rizdisk, I'm going to butcher that one, sorry, for Slip and Slide, and then Tyler Augustino for Thonk Esports Motorsports Sim Sports powered by Bud, which I don't even think took to the start of the race.
A few stats for you. No best lap recorded of the entire race. Most drivers scored around 130 incidents. That was sort of what they did. I mean, the driver with the least would have been the one that wrecked out early, but among the drivers that did a lot of running, Purple Warriors were quite low, 117. Prismatic Athena also quite low, 180. I think they make the two lowest of all the drivers that meaningfully participated. Thonk Esports Sim Sports powered by BSG got 192 though. So and Team Patrick Williams in that 32 got 224. So you know, definitely did cool stuff. We have some drivers to talk to.
Fantastic.
Great. Yeah, they're finally here. So I'll talk to Mia Rose to begin with our race winner. Mia, you, I had to look you up sort of during the race to find that you had a history in esports racing. Have you considered taking up rallycross?
Not yet. Maybe after this, I don't know. I've apparently I'm an everything person, so it could be the next thing I do.
Well, you had, I would say, a race where you had a good battle early and dominated. You managed to lap the entire field on pace to the point where you had such a buffer that you could wreck at the end. How was the experience for someone in your position?
It was fun. You know, usual multi-class endurance experience. You get some moments with some lap traffic, but other than that, it was just fun coming through into the shortcut for the North Loop and just hitting the throttle and just going wherever you want. It was fun. I was actually in a voice chat with the Prismatic crew, and I think we were just having a ball of fun. You know, it's sort of something different instead of having to worry about track limits and conduct and all this. It's just send it. You know, you get penalties for hitting other people, but it's just, you know, it's so fun. So fun.
Well, I think you did have a mark of consistency that nobody else truly did. Were you expecting anything like this performance? Did you practice that, or did you just YOLO it and then the speed came very fast?
I think I did. I did about 20 laps total before the session came up, and then I literally this morning got out of bed, jumped straight into the rig, and did like 3 laps before qualifying. So, I had a feeling I'd be consistent because I can pick things up pretty quickly, but not that consistent. So,
well, any other thank yous or shout outs after that performance? I was wondering if anything would ever happen to you, and when it did, it didn't even matter.
Yeah. Well, I would like to thank Sudspeed for being my glove supplier. Go check him out at sudspeed.com. Use the code 1RosieMia as it's spelt out in the team session for 10% off. Queen's Design. This car could look better, but you know, it's got Victoria on it and everything's good. And yeah, thank my beautiful partner in awe as well, which I get to race against her in 12 hours for Race to a Cause. So it's a fun weekend here in the Rose household.
Wow, Race for a Cause really crept up on me this time. I didn't know that was coming until now. Well, a good race, a spectacular result, and I can tell you had fun. So maybe get your rest for the bigger race on the other side, but that was great.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's not Race for a Cause, it's Race to a Cause. So it's like the supporting act for Race for a Cause. So
that explains. I felt like it came so fast, you know.
Yes, and I'll plug it too. I believe it's midday 1 p.m. GMT Sunday. So tomorrow for the Europeans, for the Americans as well, or tonight for the Australians. We'll be on Prismatic's Twitch channel. And I think they've got a YouTube stream up as well. So it'll be a 4-hour race at Fuji with LMP2, LMP3, and GT3. So you'll be seeing a lot of cars fly there as well.
That's all good to hear. Looking forward to seeing more of you at any rate on the channel down the line.
Thank you.
That's Mia Rose. I think we have one other class winner. It's actually a huge-ass truck winner, Giovanni Romano. So I'll leave him with you.
That's more than welcome to. Giovanni, congrats on your P2, or your win in the Pro 2 trucks this afternoon. How was it?
Oh, it was a great event. That was very very unique. I think we'd agree. So,
Yes.
so many elements that you would never see in a regular race, like the line difference between the rallycross cars and the pro trucks was very interesting and also incredibly dangerous. So it was definitely a battle of survival. And also the throttle control, man. My throttle foot is a little sore. The so much throttle control is required for this car. Yeah,
hmm
and yeah, it was a bit of a workout for my right foot.
Well, 2 hours of, I think, getting your workout in, at least for specifically your right foot today. Um, you had a blast with these way back in the beer league when we did them for the silly season. Am I not right there?
I actually, well, so weird opinion. I don't like the Pro 2 Lite. I like this. So this truck's got the full power.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
It's,
sorry,
I
that's
think
what
it's
was thinking
way more fun because you have to use that throttle control and
of. Mhm.
yeah. So no, great car. I mean, all the cars I think made it interesting today. They were all good, but yeah, I had fun with this one too.
Did you expect to be coming home the winner this afternoon? I think you had a couple of spins early on there.
It was a good fight with Cage Donahue there for most of the race. We were nose to tail for a while, and then he eventually worked his way ahead of me. So at that point, I kind of tried to just save fuel and see if I could. I didn't think I was going to be able to beat him on pace, so it was either going to come down to attrition or just fuel saving. And at some point later-ish in the race, I ended up in front of him. I don't know what happened to him. If you guys saw, like maybe got in an incident or something, but
Yeah.
got ahead of him, and then yeah, that was it. I actually was 1 lap short on fuel, which sucked, but not actually much of a penalty, I guess, when there's no pit speed limit, so it wasn't a big deal.
Hey, very good. I think we saw, I think, a bit of an incident there for Cage that would kind of cause, I think, where that pace fell off there. Trying to remember it off the top of my head. It seems to be failing me, but I do remember at least seeing a couple incidents there. But good stuff. Congrats again. Anything else we want to talk about before we let you get off to your celebrating and enjoying the rest of your weekend?
Yeah, shout out to both Beer League and FTR for getting together to put this on. I love both of them, both of the leagues that they run. They're a great group of people. Both of them are great groups, and it's cool to see them get together and make put together something really fun like this.
Good stuff. Thank you again, and congrats again on your victory in the Pro 2 trucks. Oh, goodness.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And that was Giovanni Rana, who comes home P1 in the Pro 2 trucks, not the Pro 2 lights, this afternoon.
A truck is a truck is a truck, maybe just for me. What a race. What a day. Beer League never fails to impress. And FTR obviously providing their support still. Looking forward to the return of the Sports Car Championship on the other side. I think that's all we have time here for today, or more like, I think we have content to make more time, and I wouldn't want to keep you around too much longer. So it's about time to wrap up with that. I've been Howie Burrows alongside Fen as Genie. Thank you very, very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. And subscribe to Green Flag TV for plenty more action over the coming weeks. They won't all be as silly as that, although the Beer League does provide a lot of it. But the racing's good and the shows are often better. See you around.